I did not stream yesterday. No reason. I was just lazy and watching AOC react to things, which is always fun. Right now, I am going to run an ad because ads are. Well, actually, they kill the pre roll for now. And then I promptly forget about them and have turned them off. So you're not going to get one again, probably. It is what it is. So enjoy the ad. Now we're into YouTube exclusive time. Congratulations, YouTubers. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, right? Alright, well, I'm planning on being relatively boring tonight, though playing a pretty fun fan made module for Neverwinter Nights. But if you're looking for other fun people to watch, I think Emmy Andrew is playing something I've never heard of called That's Not My Neighbor. I'm guessing it's a spoopy game because that's what she usually plays on Fridays. Plunge87 is in his Animorph April, which is where he plays a whole bunch of Animorphs games. I didn't even know there was one, but apparently there were many. Some of them look like fun. Some of them look a little odd, but there you go. um, Red Mage Dove is doing a Final Fantasy Tactics run solo with Ramza, which sounds like the opposite of how Final Fantasy Tactics usually works, which makes it even cooler, really. So there's a whole lot of really cool people online. Worth watching. Alright. Oh, and Don Paulione is back from his hiatus playing Mario Party. So always good watch. And he's not playing Don Mario today. He's wearing a different costume. One that maybe has to be seen to be believed, but from what I understand, is actually positively affecting his performance in the game. So sometimes, sometimes you just need the right dress. All right. So now I wait for my countdown to expire because I didn't think that part through. Beyond that, I am trying to master the time twisted maze in my cell phone game, Another Eden, that I'm playing. It is a mini roguelike game where where you pick characters and they are temporarily reduced to level 1 and you only get to use skills that you find within the dungeon. And I'm not very good at it. I did, and it's funny because I posted on the Reddit for some advice, and they're just like, "Here's the link to the Wikipedia page for it." It's like, yeah, I read that, but a Google search found me someone. Yeah, so that was very helpful. They are actually a really helpful community most of the time. It's just that particular time was not helpful. Um, I did find someone's older post though that talked about the fairly simple team he made, or she, to get to level 20 for the first time, just to get the character. I don't need to master it, I just need to get the character. I can always go back and master it when I get bored, but I just want the character that you unlock with it. And used like these roles and tried to find these particular runes, so these are the ones you should keep and apply and level up if you can. I haven't been able to follow it exactly because I'm not really at the stage where you can get a lot of them, the cooler ones, but I've been building up some of them, and so far it seems to be having an effect. I'm still pretty early on. I've made it to level 11 out of 20, but I'm cautiously hopeful. So, we'll see about that. I just want the character. Let me have the character. I want to collect everybody. I'm OCD, and there are people that can. I'm actually not OCD. I shouldn't even joke about that. That's not a great joke to make. Of all the ailments and non-neurotypicalities I could have, I actually don't think OCD is one of them. I kind of suspect ADHD, but I don't know that for certain, and I've never been diagnosed, so you can take me with a grain of salt there. But definitely not OCD. I've never really had that issue. Thankfully. That always seemed like it would not be fun to have. None of them seem like fun to have, but yeah. Admittedly, my knowledge of OCD is basically limited to monk, which I believe is a fairly extreme case. But I I don't really know. All right, but I am going to try to stop making jokes about that because I do think it's important to try to improve myself and to be less of that kind of person in general. Working on it. I'm a work in progress. Thank you for being patient with me. All right, so let's load Neverwinter Nights. Oh, let me get my Twitch chat open. Let me see if I can lure my cat to spend time with me while I do this. Yeah, you can eat the treat. I put it down there for you. Go ahead. It's alright. You can eat it. Why do you think you can't eat the treat, baby? Here you go. Eat the treat. It's for you. It's not my treat. I don't want it. I don't eat treats like that. Of course not. She wants my treats. If she eats my treats, she'll grow big and strong, huh? Is that how it works, kid? If you eat human food, you become the size of a human? And I'm not a small human, so there you go. You eat lots of human food, you get to be my size, huh? Perhaps, perhaps. No, it's not entirely true. I'm kind of... Well, no, I'm medium height. Not exactly medium weight, but that's okay. That's alright. Here we go. Let's see where we left off. I made a new alliance, and I ended up, I think, heading to the high nobility end of the city. So that should be fun. Hopefully no more bloody rocks. I did end up signing on with the rebels, who I cheated to be able to join to begin with. But I feel like Bullfrog Jones is not meant to serve the establishment. Especially not the establishment that's particularly known for that fun shit. So let's go back in, because apparently I let the gates close again. Because of course I did.
What do you want?
I'd like to enter the High Court District. Very well. He's nice. Nicer than he used to be. I will give him credit. He did not allow me to bribe him in a option I reloaded on, but I just wanted to see what would happen. He is an honorable sort of bigot. Alright, so I did do a little bit of peeking around here last time. I should actually try to remember what I'm doing. So let's see. There are a few things here. Henchman, Larian. He seems to be doing okay. Henchman Hasir. Hello, you want to come up here? Come up here, baby. Sweet baby girl. Come on. Come on, little girl. Come sit with me. Here, I'll move stuff out of the way for you. Come on. I'm not going to throw you another treat. You've got a treat. Alright, I'll throw you another treat. I think I might be spoiling my cat. There we go. Alright, you're eating that one. I'm not sure why you didn't want the other one, but okay. Alright. Alright, so there's the, there's the weird shit I dreamed. A giant head. He finds no rest until the city itself perishes. Or he finds no rest. And, interesting. I thought I saw one where the well was being poisoned, but that might be a while ago. Alright, the chantry of the Weavers has been sealed by the order of the Caliph, Amhotet. Oh yes, I'm supposed to try to win Amhotet over, as I recall. So loyalty. I've agreed to wear the Amulet of Loyalty to prove my allegiance to the Khalites. Khalites, maybe? I'll go with Khalites. Atelkin has promised that if I prove myself, he'll remove the amulet. He appears to be a man of his word. Nonetheless, maybe I can find another way to rid myself of this thing. The Khalites? I've joined the Khalites and agreed to help them overthrow the Caliph. To prove my loyalty, I have agreed to wear a necklace, which will kill me if I betray them. But how can I be sure that these warriors of justice, are trustworthy allies themselves? I mean, it's a fair question, and bullfrogs learn to be cautious. Lucidity. I should try to speak to the Crimson Sages. In the Tower of Emonson, in the northwest corner of the High Court District. And the Caliph. A Talcan wants me to enter the trust of the Caliph Amotet by offering to serve as his prophet and seer. He wants me to convince the Caliph that I can be trusted enough to have him reveal to me the secret entrance to his chambers. Then I am to enter his chambers and kidnap him by forcing him to enter a magic box. I must then bring the Caliph back to the Kalites. We'll take him to the desert, where he will meet 1,000 deaths. It's a cruel plan, but perhaps the only way to remove this tyrant from power. Alright, pardon me. To gain audience, I must knock upon the doors of the citadel. I must give them an man named Farum a sum of 1,000 gold pieces for an audience. Alright, well, I think I'm going to try the Crimson Sage thing first. The city's quiet, its streets nearly empty.
What do you want?
What are you doing? The High Court is no place for a Pashkun. I have a pass. Let me see that. Seems to be in order. Move along. Can I ask him?
What do you want?
I'm looking for the citadel of the Caliph. Can you point the way? If you do not know what it is, then you have no business there. Well, he's a dick. They usually are. Men in power. Alright. Can I open it? Shall we do some robbery? Light robbery. There we go. Sadly, no. Okay, let's unhide for the moment. So, northwest corner. I'm in the east, actually. Oh, I'm coming from the north. Okay, so it's not as far as I thought it would be. It's probably going to be over here.
What do you want?
Alright. I'll be on my way. Nothing new in that dialogue. I rather like this platform, though. There's a cool looking statue. It does not seem to do anything while I approach. This is a very cool city. I really like the design. And the water. The water in the desert motif, and it's such a beautiful shade of blue, too. It's like you can tell that this is an important place. This shade of water in the city just kind of makes it seem so awesome. Ah, this way lies the Stair of Arthen, which leads up to the Chantry of the Weavers high above us.
There's something you wish.
Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to click you. Fair enough. So, I could try to go up there. Let's see what happens if I click it. Hi, babe. Wanna come see me? Look at that tail of yours. Hi. Hello, sweet girl. What are you up to? The parents have shaved the mop dogs. Well, they took them to the groomers, so they all look like dogs again. Their dogs are these small to medium-sized poodle mixes that constantly appear to be covered with hair. Oh. Wait a second. Is there a...
There's something you wish.
No, sorry, Larian. But... there. Oh, that's how I enter from the, that's the other way into the city. Okay, okay. But I have a pass, so it doesn't matter. Alright, but that's good to know if I ever need to get out of there. I'm guessing that if I did not join with the rebels and wanted to scout around first, this is how I would do it. Alright, makes sense. So let's head this way. I'm curious about this god of justice and how he feels about his message being perverted. Oh, but then maybe this is his message. Maybe he's a very different kind of justice than I tend to agree with. So northwest corner of the city. Let's go through here. He didn't stop me. I was wondering if he would. A huge pool of water stands before you, surrounded by massive stone palms. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. Vaguely Ionic looking. The Citadel of Amethyst is just to the south. Okay, so we're going to want to go north then. Thank you, Hasir. This is lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Ionic is my favorite word. Because you never really hear it in context. At least not very often. And it just makes me laugh every time I say it. Ionic. Okay, so here we go. We found the Tower of Immenson, the domain of the Crimson Sages. Alright, let's go talk to the Red Mages. Go say hi to Dove. Alright. Now, I wonder if they're clairvoyant enough to know I'm coming. Let's find out. Oh, shoot. There's an acolyte, library, private quarters, grand hall. Alright. Let's talk to the acolyte.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Tower of Immenson. Thank you. What can I do for you? I'd like to ask you some questions. What do you wish to ask? Can you tell me about the Crimson Sages? We are an academic society dedicated to the study of the arcane arts. We specialize in divination and augury and provide advice to the Caliphate. Your prophets, like the Dreamweavers? No, we don't waste our time with dreams. We learn of the future through arcane divination by linking the threads of the present to bind an image of tomorrow. How do you do that? Well, I'm afraid I'm merely an acolyte, a novice of the art. You should speak with one of the High Wizards if you wish to know more, though I doubt they'd be willing to meet with you. Where can I find them? There may be one or two on the premises, but remember to treat them with respect, for they are busy men. I see. So what's this advice that you provide to the Caliph? Well, I'm afraid I can't discuss that. I can't even discuss whether I know the answer to that question. These are sensitive matters, you see. I mean, that's fair. Can I ask you something else? May I look in your library? Certainly. Please use the door to the right. But please, be sure not to take any of the books with you. You'll find that they do not behave well outside of this tower. Hi, what do you want? Come with me? What do you want to do? You're not in your usual spot. Why are you over there? Hi. Squeaking at me. What do you mean? Please, just respect our rules. Nothing is to leave the library without permission. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, I'm a thief, so if something looks good, it might leave the library without your permission, but, but we'll try to behave, at least for now. Okay, that's where I come in. I keep throwing myself off because I'm entering everywhere from the north in this game, and that's not what I'm used to looking at. And I keep forgetting that I'm facing south. So there's quite a few. There's an acolyte. Nazathar Gold. That name sounds familiar. That name definitely sounds familiar. Why does this sound familiar?
What do you want?
Nothing. Never mind. I think I want to talk to that person and find out why their name sounds familiar to me. In the meantime, let's look around here. Seriously though, why does this sound familiar? Nazathar Gol. This really sounds familiar. I feel like I've either encountered him or seen him mentioned in this module before, or in the series before. Possibly not this specific module. But you know, let's read first, because just in case this guy wants to toss me out on my ear, well, maybe we'll talk to him first. We'll save. At least he's got a stylish robe.
Hello to you.
Hello. Are you one of the Crimson Sages? Oh no, I'm a traveler. Like you, I believe. Indeed, you're correct. So where, if I may ask, are you from? I'm from the city of Jalbared. My name is Nazithar Gol, and I'm a student of history. Hmm. Pleased to meet you. My name's Bullfrog Jones. I come from the northern lands beyond the Bay of Storms. That's quite a journey. I assume that you've traveled all this way to speak to the Weavers, yes? Yes. You must have been disappointed to learn that the Chantry has been sealed. Do you know if there's a way to enter the Chantry? No, sorry. From what I understand, only the Caliph has the power to open the gates of Arathan. So you said that you study history. Well, mostly I study ancient languages, especially obsolete Akabari dialects. Oh, really? Is that right? Can you help me identify a phrase? I can try. What is this phrase? It's a good thing my character has good memory for such things. Azgin, Arzu, Alarzat. Do you know what that means? It sounds vaguely Herezi. What's Herezi? It's the language of the Harzars, those who originally settled here thousands of years ago, before the founding of Hierathanum. Before Hierathanum? Yes. This city is built upon the ancient ruins of the city of Herez. And you speak this language. Can you decipher the words I mentioned? The first word, Azgin, sounds very much like Azgain, which translates to sacred water. The second word, Arzu, that's either Arzul, which means management, or Arizu, that means rebirth. And third, Alazat. No, I'm sorry. The word's unfamiliar to me. Perhaps if you tell me where you heard this phrase. Oh, kitty. Don't hang out in the drawer. Sorry, I gotta go extract my cat from the dresser. The cat has escaped again. Alright, anyway, sorry. I heard it within a dream. Is that so? And how often do you have dreams in which you hear languages that have been dead for millennia? Not often. So you don't know what this phrase means. No, I'm sorry, but I don't. Still, it's quite an intriguing phrase, almost certainly Herezi. But that's a language that few are familiar with today. Alright. What can you tell me about the Harazars? Well, that's a fascinating topic. Most scholars agree that the Harazars came here about 4,000 years ago, before even the first dynasty of Akaban. Dynasty. Before even the first dynasty of Akaban. Where'd they come from? It is said that their former kingdom was a place called Imreth Arduin, but it is not known where it was. Why'd they leave? There was a war. Some among the Imreth Arduin rebelled against the worship of their god, Lor, the creator, and were cast out. They were named the Harazars, or blasphemers. Well, that's interesting. Why did they blaspheme against Lor? It reminds me of Valyana, who had been a Lor worshipper once upon a time. Some scholars believed it would... Oh, I'm giving him my accent. One sec. Some scholars believe it was because they criticized his creation. Others suggest that a new cult rose up among them. A cult dedicated to some mysterious sorceress, whose name is unknown. What do you believe? I have no opinion on the matter. It's all speculation. So why'd they come here, so deep in the desert? Well, after they were banished from their lands, they were outcasts, vagabonds. The desert is where they found shelter, huddled against the cliffs of the Thargonar and drinking of its sacred wellspring. What happened to them? That is the greatest mystery of all. It seems they vanished, along with their secret knowledge, only a few hundred years after they built their city of Heroes. So does anyone know why they vanished? Not with any certainty. Most historians assume that the Harazars died when the wellspring had stopped flowing for the span of a month. Why would it stop flowing? Nobody knows, but its flow waxes and wanes with the whims of the goddess of the skies. It's possible that sometimes its waters stop altogether. Well, that'd be a tragedy for the people of Hierathanum. Indeed. So, are there other theories on what happened to them? Well, I've heard some say that the Harazars deliberately destroyed themselves. Well, how would they do that? Perhaps they saw the error of their apostasy. They are turning away from lore. Perhaps they sacrificed themselves to appease his wrath in the afterlife. That seems a strange thing to do. Well, no one knows for sure what happened to the Harazars. It's a fascinating enigma. All right. Does the name Khalit mean anything to you? I don't remember where I heard Khalit, but I'm sure Bullfrog does. Bullfrog. No, I'm not familiar with the term. I see. Let me ask you something else. I do not think this is a topic to be discussed with strangers. Very well, Hussir. I understand. Oh, Khalit. That's where the Khalit comes from, their name. That's what I was asking about. Okay, so, well, that wouldn't have been smart to ask in front of Hussir. So, can I ask you something else? Do you know anything about the art of prophecy? No, that is not a subject I've studied. Is that not why you've come here to the city? No, I'm here to study ancient Akabari dialects. What dialects do you study? Mostly the less well known, Turkish, Friskali, as well as the pagan tongues of the first millennium. Alright, well, I've already asked them about this phrase. Nothing else. Thank you for your help.
Farewell.
Okay, well, I kinda upset Hasir there, but I think it was worth it anyway. Mostly because I forgot what the Khalid phrase referred to. Okay, so some books. Let's read some books. I do like reading books. Shall I use the accent? Probably. The Black Moon. Oh, I remember this. I remember Negath, but it's been a while. It's generally acknowledged that the passage of seasons is related to the path of the moon, Selene. As the moon makes its year-long journey from the southern horizon in the spring through the zenith of the sky in the summer and descends to the northern horizon in the fall, so does the temperature and climate of the world change. Winter is marked by an absence of the moon from our skies, and it is the loss of this presence that is thought to bring about the snow and ice, especially in the northern lands. However, some scholars believe that there also exists a black moon, Nergal. Oh, I know about that. Well, actually, I know about Negath. Is that the same as Nergal, I wonder? Negath the Unmaking versus the Black Moon Nergal. I kind of assumed they were the same. Now I'm thinking that they might not be. Interesting. Which travels in the opposite direction. It is born beyond the northern horizon, past the cold wastelands and mountains of ice. It rises during the fall and passes Selene in the northern sky. Then when Selene sets, it climbs to the zenith of the sky, casting its chill upon the lands. These scholars believe that Nergal is the bringer of winter, one who chases away the birds. It's only through the renewed birth of Selene beyond the southern horizon, which ends winter's icy grip. And as the black moon descends and the white moon rises, so does warmth and life begin again in a new year. Okay. For some reason I was remembering Negath as Nergal, which clearly is not the same thing, but maybe. The Forge of the Elements. I've read this before too, but I think it is helpful. Since the lore just came up recently, and into the void appeared Lore, the god of will, who decreed the world into existence. Time was his first creation, for without it all acts were without place. But the universe could not accept this, for all things must be balanced. And so to balance time, Lore created life, which both exists within and struggles against time. To create life, there had to be space and structure. So Lore created the four material elements, again paired as balanced opposites. Earth, for life to walk upon, was balanced against air, for life to move through. Fire, for giving energy, was balanced with water, for giving wisdom. And these 6 elements were placed upon the face of a great cube that Lore hurled into the void. And thus the world was created, to ensure the continued existence of his creation. To ensure the continued existence of creation, Lore decreed that the elements shall balance themselves through a constant struggle. Fire shall boil away with the water, but water shall quench the fire. Air shall blow across the earth, but earth shall enclose the air. Life shall extend through time, but time shall defeat life. Thus no force would fully overcome the other. If one grew more powerful, it would only be more strongly opposed and brought back into equilibrium. And so the forge of the element would pulse and spin, proving that will can overcome oblivion. But all things must eventually be balanced. So what balances prophecy, I wonder? And what balances free will? Bookcase. I've read The Purple Witch. I don't know that the Cave of Songs I've read. Lore of the Worms and the Lost Island of Vyartham. Ah, okay, that one doesn't really have much to it. According to legend, much of the land that is now Valyria was once a lush jungle inhabited by a race of elf-like creatures called the Vyartham. The Vyartham were skilled practitioners of the ancient arts and excelled in the ability to control the forces of nature. More than 20,000 years ago, however, this civilization vanished without much trace. Scholars do not agree on the possible reasons for this. Some believe that the Vyartham were defeated by dwarven clans descended from the north. Others believe that they destroyed themselves in a great release of abjurative magic. Still others say that as the winters became colder over the centuries, the Vyartham moved south to what is now Akaban. However, there are also suggestions that the Vyartham, unwilling to live peacefully among the newer races, simply chose to leave the continent upon a magical floating island that sailed westward over the horizon. None of these tales, however, are widely believed anymore, as the very existence of the Vyartham is largely discounted by most scholars. History does not forgive those who neglect their own memory. Interesting. Let's look at this one. Lore of the Creator. Introduction to the Arcane, Codex Anorethia. I've read that one. It's very long. But, yeah, I'm not going to read that one again. I've read that one many times. This one I feel like I've read before, but let's read it, but I'm not sure. The age of this book is impossible to determine, since binding and pages appear to have been enchanted to last forever. The text is written in a very mysterious form of Elvish. Turning the pages carefully, you make out only a few barely comprehensible passages, written in some form of poetry. Ever does the sun move, covering the sky. A lattice of light beneath the blue, ever does the ocean flow, shifting southward. It leaves these shores for warmer climes. Ever does the tree grow, roots bending with the earth, the spiral that links our family. Time let it turn on its pace. Age let it be patient for our spirits, for the cycle ends at last, but it ends 1,000 years too late. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Someone thought that the century of sorrows was supposed to already have happened. How long between the time it was supposed to have happened and now has it been? Think maybe it was 1,000 years? Long we have waited, long we have counted the years, and the answer is clear. The cycle is longer this time. The world shall truly last forever. Prepare your memories, reflect upon them with care, and wrap them in emotions that will keep them warm, that will keep them strong through the turning. For time can banish thought, and it can defeat life, but it cannot erase emotion. And that's how we shall endure. We will walk on the land. We will breathe of the air. We will drink from the stream. We will live. Hold the line. Interesting. Introduction to the Arcane and Lore of the Creator. It's a verse. Praise the will of lore, the will that creates, the will that spins existence. Praise the purpose of lore, the purpose which makes, the purpose which stands against the void. Let all that live and all that age, that which burns and that which flows, the sky and the earth, which make the horizon. Let all respect the gift that they have received. Praise the will of Lore, the will that creates. Interesting, interesting. Alright. Is that all of the bookshelves we can look at? I guess so. I guess so. So let's look around and see other things. Let's save. I'm intrigued by the one book's verses, though. That is intriguing to me. I think there's something in there. I should ask Rashki when next I see them. Let's talk to the wizard.
Hello.
What do you want? Hello, sir. May I ask you some questions? Yes, but do make it quick. Do you know of something called the Century of Sorrow? Ah, that's a very old tale, nearly forgotten. Please, tell me this tale. The Seers of Harris. I wonder if that's when they defied Lore. It was spoken by the Seers of ancient Harris. They said that a century of sorrow and pain would descend upon the lands, heralding the end of existence itself. What will bring it about? It is not known, but it is irrelevant. Why? Because the Seers of Harris were mistaken. According to their words, the century of sorrow was to have happened many thousands of years ago, long before even the Raknatan dynasty. It was a false prophecy. So it was false, but perhaps still to come. Still to come, what manner of fool are you? I'm not a fool. Where have you heard of the century of sorrow? Not many who live know this tale. Well, maybe I've seen it in my own dreams. How marvelous. So you claim that you're a prophet? I am. And tell me, prophet, what do you see? I could lie, and I could guess, but I think I'm going to be honest. I want answers. And besides, I'm going to be trying to pass for psychic among for the king, so I can't simply look into your future. My visions come to me in dreams, and I have no control over them. How conveniently you delude yourself. It is the truth. Oh, well, that's not helpful.
Hello.
May I ask you some questions? All right. Let's see. What is Harris? Let's see what he has to say about it. Harris was a city built here thousands of years ago, long before the pilgrimage of Uthin Thur, long before the coming of Arthan and the founding of Hierathanim. The city is built upon the dead husk of Harris. Who built it? It was the Harazars, a tribe of men banished from their northern homes and forced to wander the desert. They found shelter here against the cliffs of the Thargonar. So what happened to them? That no one knows. It's believed that they died during a month-long drought when the water stopped flowing from the great cliffs. And what did they say would bring it about? It's not known. So it was false. I don't want to get mocked again. Oh, he's already kicking me out, so maybe I will let him mock me. Alright, can you tell me how the Weavers can see the future? That's not a subject. Please, I must know. Well, it'll cost you. Knowledge is not free, you know. What do you want? 50 gold pieces. Fine, here it is. So the Weavers, they're quite a strange topic. Finally, you're eating that. Okay. I'm listed. The Weavers are the creations of the great Arthan, the founder of the Chantry. They are creations. Well, no. The Weavers are as human as you and I. They're as different as fire is to sky. How so? They're trained from a very early age in a discipline of dreaming which takes over their ability to think. They live in a perpetual dream state. Go on. It's said that their dreams penetrate all the barriers of time and space, that they can see all of creation in a single glance. Is it right? Perhaps it is. Perhaps it's a lie. Or perhaps there's truth in these words, but so distorted by embellishments that it lies closer to falsity. So I don't know. I'm a scholar of the arcane. This is not my specialty. Then who would know more on these matters? Seek you the great sage Kurathan. He was my master once long ago. He became obsessed with the mystery of the Weaver's sight, and devoted his life to studying it. Until the chantry was sealed, he worked closely with the Weavers to study their abilities. What did he find out? I know not the details, but last I heard, he was working on a way to control wind streams to influence what they reveal. Where can I find him? He lives west of the marketplace, near the gates of the Fallward district. Thank you. Alright, well, I know where that is. I think maybe I'll go there before I start fucking with the Caliph. Well, on the other hand, fucking with the Caliph would be useful, wouldn't it? I wonder. There's an air elemental. Can I talk to it? Hello? Maybe not. It's friendly. There's a magical ladder. Alright. Let's go over here first. Is there anyone in this room? I don't see anybody. So, I've been able to talk to a Crimson Sage, kind of. Kind of seems like a dick, but you never know. Alright, can we get in here? Might be useful. We're gonna save first, just in case there's a big mistake. I do like to save scum. Can I talk to the Sentinel? He regards me silently. Can I get past him? Doesn't seem to mind. Oh, it's gonna attack me. So can I kill it without anything else turning on me? I guess is the question. I guess we'll find out. Oh, if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna steal this thing after all. There we go. So let's disarm this trap and see what's in the chest. A few other things in here too. Another topaz. Some magic wands. Wand of missiles. Wand of lesser summoning. Decent level though. And a rod of wonder. Oh boy. I had a friend who would constantly use the Rod of Wonder in D&D games. And it would always end very badly, and yet we always had the compulsion to use it. So that could be fun. Plunge will know who I'm talking about, and if they pop in to visit, perhaps I will use the Rod of Wonder in my friend's honor. Well, look at that. Hey, Larian. Can you hold the scythe for me? Thank you. There we go. Alright, a black crate this time. Nothing new. Alright, another black crate is in front of me. I need to click it too. Okay. Well, let's get those potions. Alright, we are ransacking the scholar's supplies. After having killed their sentinel. Hello. Gosh, I don't even know what happened. I'm sure it's fine though. No worries. Let's see what this magical ladder goes. Does it go anywhere? I thought it might. Maybe it needs a plot point. No, maybe not. Maybe it's locked upstairs. Alright, well, let's go find that Kurathan fellow. And see what, if anything, he has to say. And then we'll go to the Citadel and see about an audience. Alright. Okay. So the palace is below, I think. The High Temple of Liet. Actually, I wonder... if this is where I can find the man who can help me look pretty again. Get my missing dexterity back. Put that weapon away now. Oh, sorry. Yes, of course. Good. Sorry about that. Wasn't even thinking. I'm surprised to hear the chirping of birds. This kind of seemed vaguely ominous. Temple guard?
What do you want?
Oh. Oh, sorry, of course. This huge chamber is dominated by a massive statue of Liet, god of justice and the law. I feel like my character would be kind of anxious here. The woman regards you with a blank expression. Hello? Can you understand me? She nods. Why don't you speak? Perhaps she's taken a vow of silence. Ah, is that it? Well, Frog, don't bother the devout. They don't speak. Why? Because they have no tongue. Oh, and she's nodding. What? She opens her mouth, revealing that her tongue was cut out. Who's done this to you? Most of them do it by themselves. They cut out their own tongues? Yes. That way the vow of silence is sure to be kept. That's horrible. She looks up at the statue with an expression of great adoration. I see. Sorry to have bothered you. Okay. That's, fucking creepy. Alright, who's...
Well met, friend.
Speak with
Of
you?
course.
Greatest healer in the Temple of Liet. Okay. So this is where I'm gonna find that fellow. Maybe. Aspect of Liet the Scholar. The Loyal Soldier. I don't know why, this place gives me the creeps. The Bard. Maybe it's just because I'm playing a thief. And thieves and justice. I wonder if I'd feel differently if I were playing a paladin. Stephen Lioness might like this place. But I have to say, Bullfrog Jones, not really a fan. Ah, here he is, Ramanathan.
Yes.
Greetings, sir. Can you tell me about this place? This is the Temple of the Most Wise Liet, god of justice and the law. You should know yourself, Bushkin. I'm not here to educate the masses. Of course. Can I ask you for healing services? Perhaps state your need. I've lost a finger. Do you have the means to restore it?
That will require a mere fraction of my power.
I got enough. Here you go. Thank you. Can I ask for something else? Can you heal my wounds? Oh, never mind. Can I ask for something else?
Until we meet.
Did that restore everything or just the one? Huh. Well, I got my dex back, I guess.
Yes.
Uh, okay. Well, I was hoping to get my charisma back too, but I guess that I should be happy with what I got. Oh shit. I'm actually thinking maybe I needed to do that differently. Okay. Because I want all of it back, not just the dex. Well, I mean, it didn't end up taking 2 levels from me, so I don't think I get that back. Okay, let's talk to him again.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Can I ask you for healing services? Okay, I could do all of them, I guess. Let's see. I got 18, 11. My con is very low. I wonder how my con got low. Ah, okay. I guess that is my Elan at work. Okay, well, I guess asking for my finger
That
back.
will require
Okay. So he's completely healed me. Thank you.
until we meet.
Alright, so now let's talk about other stuff.
Yes.
May I take a look at your healing supplies? Oh, yes, but don't touch anything till it's paid for. Touch, touch, touch. Sorry. I'm a dick. The Girdle of the Dancing Dragon. That looks entertaining. Alright. Got some healer skits. Do we have some potions? Heal. Oh. Hello, darling. I think I want some heal potions. One. Oh, damn. Well, let's buy a few more of these then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that sounds like a good number. Alright, is there anything I want to sell to him of what I got? I think I've sold pretty much everything. I could ask him about removing the amulet. Okay, actually, I'm going to save before I do that because I'm not sure what's going to happen. And actually, come to think about it, I should have asked what's his name too. But honestly, I think Bullfrog's fine with the amulet. In a weird sort of way, it's like at least everybody's on board.
Yes.
No, anyone who chooses to be another man's dog deserves that fate. Okay, this guy, for a priest of Liet,
Yes.
there's something sadistic about him. I'm here to pay my respects, then do so in silence. I don't know, this place is kinda creepy. And he's kinda creepy too. He's kinda really creepy. And actually, I should go back to the tower because I want to see what they say about the amulet. Because after all, what if the group isn't trustworthy? I should have got. I don't think I took that option though. I was distracted by the puzzles. All right, let's stay hidden. Ah, specific key is required. Ah, alas, no snooping over in that direction. On the plus side, look at me. I'm all healthy again. I've got my Elon back. I've got my tooth back. I've got my I got everything back. Alright. So to be honest with you, the Temple of Liet, creepy as fuck. Creepy as fuck. But I do want to see what happens if I ask the sages about my thing, because I didn't think to do that. Well, it was an option, I just didn't do it, because I'm not thorough. I do love these tatami mats laid out like this. Makes it look so cool. I think they're tatami mats. That's where I usually see them, is in Asian-themed modules. There are some pretty good ones. Kunoichi's pretty good as I recall, though. Though I wasn't fond of one of the plot turns. More, I wasn't fond of the way the author justified the plot turn. It's like, yes, I know historically terrible things happen to women, but you don't necessarily need to have that in the module.
Hello.
Alright, may I ask you some questions? Do you know of a way to remove this? Let me see that. The Chain of Shadows. What's that? It's an item for enslaving others. It can only be removed if touched to its command stone. Where did you get that? Do you know of any other way to remove it? No. The Chain of Shadows can only constrict, but perhaps. There's a wizard here in the city by the name of Morio Maldir. Oh, I've been there. I'll seek him out. Thank you. I don't really want to... I gotta be careful, though. I don't want to turn on the Calites. I actually do want to help them. I just don't like being enslaved. I mean, to be fair, what's-his-name did agree to it, so... But... I don't know. I'll just have to see. We will save first, because I don't want to declare war on the Calites. I actually think the Calites are right. From everything I've seen of the city, I don't think the Caliph is doing a good job. I think he's kind of batshit. With a capital shit. Alright, but let's go south. I want to talk to that Kurathan fellow. Okay. How the hell do I get out of here? Hey guys, can you move? Hey, can you move, you imbeciles? Guys, please. There we go. Okay. So, there's the Banes. Maybe I'll talk to him first. See what happens. Okay. There's a kitten in my window, and she's cute, and cute, and cute as a button.
Back again? You need to buy some equipment. Or is there something else I can do for you?
I'd like to ask you something. What answers do you seek? Actually, there's a few things I can answer. Can you tell me... I think I asked him about the Chantry of the Dream Weavers, but I'll ask him again. Okay, actually, we have read this one. Can you tell me about the Herzars? Oh, the Herzars are curious to you. Yes. Do you know anything about them? Indeed I do, indeed, and I will tell you just a little. Please do. He shuffles over to a dusty bookshelf. Ah, there he is. Okay. I guess, am I supposed to follow him there? I guess I perhaps am. Oh no, he's coming back. It broke the conversation though, so I'm wondering what happens with that.
Back again?
Yes. Okay. Okay, so maybe if I walk a little closer, it won't break the conversation. Continue. Yes, here it is. Read this and return to me, and tell me what you've learned. Okay, let's read this book. He gave me a book. Ah, here it is. The history. I need to put some stuff in a bag. One sec. Nope. Okay, there's some room in here. Let's put some stuff in a bag, in a bag, in a bag. Okay, that's better. Alright, so let's go find us a book. Actually, and Larian should probably keep his robe. Oh well. This book is a brief work on the topic of Heres, an ancient settlement built into the cliffs of the Thargonar. The city of Hierathanum partially rests upon its ruins. According to the book, Heres was built by a tribe of men known as the Heresars, who were banished from the northern kingdom by ancient kings. The Heresars were forced to flee into the Amdivor, where for many years they wandered the seas of sand, finding only starvation and death. Finally, they came upon the great rock formation now called the Thargonar. There they found shelter from the relentless sun and a source of water provided by the sacred wellspring. They built a city within the cliffs in which they flourished for 300 years. Little is known about their civilization, for it seems to have vanished without a trace, for reasons shrouded in mystery. There's little agreement among scholars as to the disappearance of the Heresars, but three theories are most prominent. The first suggests that they died of thirst when the wellspring ceased to provide water for a period of 6 months. The second suggests that they were exterminated by a great plague of scorpions which swept across the desert. A final theory suggests that they were not destroyed at all, but rather passed into another existence through the practice of great arcane magic. A variety of other theories have also been put forward, but most of them are too far-fetched to warrant serious consideration. When the Akabari came upon the Thargonar many years ago, they found the remnants of Heres filled only with echoes. The ancient ruins were leveled and a much larger city built on their site. Some believe that much of the Heres still lies buried within the great rock. For many years, explorers have braved the cliffs to seek treasures buried in ancient crypts. In recent decades, however, exploration of the Thargonar has been limited, and research on the Heres strictly forbidden to all but the Crimson Sages. Even the possession of this book may be questioned by the authorities. Oh, interesting. Alright, so let's talk to him. Let's talk to Mormadir.
Greetings.
So you've read the book? I have. So do you know why the Heresars disappeared? Wrong question, ask me another. Why did the Heresars come to the desert? Why were they banished by the ancient kings? Yes, that's the right question. Very good. So what's the answer? The book is a lie. The Heresars were hated, yes, but not banished. They came of their own choice. For a purpose, yes. And what was this purpose? That I will not tell. Not yet. Suffice to say, they did not wander the desert for shelter. They came to this place for a reason. The wellspring? Yes. Yes, but then no. There's power here, you see. Ask me of the Thargonar. Okay. Tell me about the Thargonar. How did it form? How did it grow from the sand? Ask me this. Fine. How did it grow from the sand? It did not. It did not grow from the sand. It was here long before the desert. The sand is the corpse of the land which existed here eons ago. All that land collapsed into dust. All but the Thargonar. What could cause an entire land to be destroyed? A cataclysm that you or I cannot conceive. Something so great that it destroyed even history. Even history. What do you know about this cataclysm? That is another topic. We're speaking of the heroes, remember? Okay, so why did Thargonar remain? It is special. It holds power that protected it from the cataclysm. The wellspring is but one aspect of this. And what is this power? It is a thing which resides within the rock. A thing that resists. It resists all things. All things. What do you mean? It resists all things. Time. Even fate. And what is it that resides within the rock? A mystery. The very essence of mystery. What do you know about it? Only what is written between Herzar glyphs, the texture of the stone, patterns, scratches that seem random to the careless eye. But you saw something in those patterns. The bird flutters his wings. Your bird saw something in the patterns. Yes, most perceptive is my Bar Silvador. Most sharp is his eye. So what did he see? A pattern within pattern, wheels within wheels, plans within plans. Tell me. The Harazars learned something long ago. Some knowledge so very important. Something they hid within their vaulted archives, shut away from the world. And all of it, all pointed here to the Thargonar, to the thing which lies within the rock. Yes, not I, nor even my Bar Silvador, knows what it is. They've hidden their knowledge well, the Harazars. It will not be known again for many years. Then why are you telling me this? Because you asked. You wanted to know about the Harazars, but you cannot. Their secrets are much too well kept, locked away within astral vaults of time. You'll have to be patient, as patient as I. I can be a patient man. Well, I doubt very much that human lifespan lasts long enough. Not long enough to withstand the withering of time. And you expect to see it? I have my ways. I have my ways. Not enough of this talk. I have other things to attend to. Alright. Do you know of a way to... Actually, I'm going to quickly click out first, because I don't want to lose that talking about things. I really don't. Okay, so let's see. And I probably will have to reboot if Hasir figures out what the hell I'm doing.
Back
Okay.
again? You need
Amulet? Take his hands and place them on the amulet. He runs his fingers over it. Yes, the chains of Zados. This is most unfortunate for you, I say. Do you know how to remove it? I do, yes. No, don't tell him anything. What's the matter with you, Hasir? Bullfrog, this is a symbol of trust between allies. It's not to be removed. It's a symbol of distrust. To make me wear this as an insult. I mean no ill will, but I cannot wear it. You threaten me. Alright. Yes. You dishonor your cause. I will be rid of this thing. Ah, now we're enemies. Oh, goodness. Ah! Surely he will tell them everything. Alright, alright. I think I'm gonna leave it on. Actually, he's convinced me. Well, actually, I'm really curious about how to do it now. Fuck. Alright, I just want to see what happens, or how I'm supposed to remove it. And Larian's practically telling me to kill the guy. I'm actually pro-Calite, so I'm okay. I think I am okay with keeping it on, but I do want to see what happens. So okay. Shit. I'm just too curious. Alright, What's the matter with you? It's a symbol. I cannot wear it. You threaten me. You'd have me enslaved. You dishonor your cause. My mind is made up. We shall be enemies. What do you know about getting rid of it? Ah, you're right, but I better get this thing removed first. Wise words. What do you know about it? How much do you want? 100. Here. How do I remove it? 2 ways. Touch it with the command zone. He has that. Not going to like it. What is it? You're really not going to like it. You can only construct. You must remove the head. But I'll be dead. Wait. Stop complaining. The head on your shoulders was never entirely yours anyway. What? What do you mean? Just an expression. But without my head, I'll be dead. Well. Quick death. Quite painless. And then we put your head back on. Mutter some incantations and you rise good as new without the amulet. You can put my head back on. It's not easy. There are potential side effects. What side effects? Well, everything has to be done quickly and mistakes can be made. What kind of mistakes? The alignment is tricky. You might end up facing backwards or off to the side. How often does it not work? Hard to say. I would say it works about half the time. How often have you done this? Once, and that time it didn't work. But if it works next time, that'll be half the time. Okay, this is amazing. So can you do it? Sure. Alright, you want to try? Let me think about it.
I'll be seeing you.
Alright, this I gotta see.
Back again?
I'm not keeping
You
this,
need
but
to
this
buy
I gotta
some
see.
equipment.
Here we go. Here, take the gold. Let's begin. Wait, do you have some means of raising the dead? Yes. I'll need something to fix you up. Alright, fine. Give him the gold. What are you laughing at? Nothing, nothing. Ready then? I'll follow swirling oil on my neck. Starts the weight. Plunges a tube into my chest. Ouch. Stop complaining. Stick the other end into your mouth. I'm not sure this is such a good idea. Huh? I'm not sure this is such a good idea. Oh, hush up. Pushes the tube back into your mouth. Wait. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Wraps a wire around your neck. Stand still and inhale. Inhale. Wait. Holy shit! Amazing. Amazing. That seems to have worked. Thank you. I say I enjoyed that. That's great. Alright.
I'll be seeing you.
Okay, that was spectacular. Alright, but I do want to actually stay friends with the Calites and such, so I'm not going to do that. That's amazing though. That was fucking hilarious. Oh god, that guy's my favorite character now. And for reasons that Bullfrog Jones canonically will never know. Oh man. Just put it in there. It'll work 50% of the time. Well, I tried it once and it failed, so that means if it works now, it'll be 50. That is not how math works. That is not how math works. Oh man, that's amazing. Okay, so anyway, I've delighted myself. I am absolutely delighted. That was absolutely worth it. Alright, but I like to keep us here, and honestly, I don't like the Caliph, so I'm inclined to help. Besides, to give our Tycoon, or whatever the fuck his name is, credit, he did tell me before he put it on. If he hadn't told me before he put it on, I would feel maybe different. But he did tell me, and I agreed. So, Bullfrog is an honorable rogue, so he'll stand by his word and regret it the whole time. Alright, so this, I've been here before, but I didn't have a response, so can I be here again? What's the statue say? The statue depicts a stocky man holding a book and a magnificent gem. Let's examine it. Touch the gem. Oh, cool. Flame ignites around the gem, and the statue speaks. Who enters the home of Master Kurathan? My name is Bullfrog Jones. What's your business here? I wish to speak with Master Kurathan. What is this about? Look, clearly he controls the statue, so let's be frank. I wish to speak with him about the art of prophecy. Pardon me. My caffeine's wearing off. I've been told he's an expert on the subject. Master Kurathan is no longer offering public lectures. Please consult with the Crimson Sages on matters of prophetic arts. It's not like this caffeine never really works for me anyway, to be honest. Oh well, but it's a good metaphor. Alright. I'm not an ordinary member of your public. I possess the gift of prophecy. The statue is quiet for a moment. You say that you're a prophet. Yes, and I wish to learn more about my visions. The Master Kurathan will speak with you. You'll find him in his dining room, to the left of the library. Thank you. Well, this looks promising. Can you just squeak again? Alright, there's someone named Bertok, and this is a library.
Well met.
Greetings, and who are you? I'm Bertok. I'm servant of Master Kurathan. Where can I find him? He's dining. Can you please take me to him? Follow me, please. I'd like to look at his library, but perhaps it would be kind of rude right now. Also, I'm not seeing any bookshelves lit up, so perhaps later. Perhaps he'll let me roam around his place after we've talked. Kurathan Ilnether. He looks like a fairly standard fellow. Kind of old dwarfish in the face. But
Greetings.
Greetings, Master Carathon. You're named Bullfrog Jones, correct? How do you know that? I'm he, and I'm told you're gifted with prophetic sight. Indeed, I do share that burden. Burden? Why, it's a gift that you're most fortunate to possess. I've seen the sorrow that such visions can bring.
Yes.
Tell me about this. It's a long tale. Perhaps better for another time. Very well. So what has brought you here to my home? I understand that you spent many years studying the art of prophecy. I wonder if you'd share the wisdom your studies have brought you. Ah, well, that's a large subject indeed, one to which I've devoted my life to. Sorry? One that has brought me here, to live in the shade of the Thargonar. What specifically are you curious about? Well, let's ask all the questions. How can it be possible to see things which have not yet come to pass? How can it be possible to see any event? What is the nature of perception, that window which opens the world to our mind? Answer that, and the answer to your question will follow in short term. I don't understand. In every glance you take upon the world, you see only a sliver, do you not? Your view is always limited by the direction of your gaze, obstructed by objects before you, impoverished by the limited perspective of the mortal being. Do you perceive the present in its totality? No. I only see that which is before my eyes. Indeed, yet you do see something. You bear witness to some tiny fraction of the totality of existence. It is possible for the mind to reach out and touch reality. Sure. And you can turn your eyes, can you not? You can turn your head, walk behind a door, peer onto objects which obstruct your view, and this expands your perception, opens up more and more of the world to you. Yes, but that's simple. What does that have to do with the ability to see the future? The ability to see the future is merely an extension. It is merely the ability to turn one's gaze, not in space, but in time, to look behind the obstruction of the present and into the future, or the past. But it's not that simple. The future's not here yet. But it is, my friend. It is. And you touch upon the very nature of existence. What do you mean? Please explain. That is an entirely separate subject, which would require an entirely separate lifetime of study. It's what my brother devoted his life to. Your brother? My younger brother, Havikar. Hey, I know that name. I remember Havikar. Havikar was in Honor Among Thieves. I did not murder him. I'm very happy about that. His passion was to find the answer to what he called the first question. What question is that? Why there should be something rather than nothing. Why there should be a universe at all. And what is the answer? Well, that you'd have to ask him. Well, I'm not in Endor, so I can't. It's not a matter which I've studied in depth. Where is he? Yep, see, I told you, I met him. He lives far to the north of here, in the distant city of Endor, upon the shores of the Obsidian Ocean. Perhaps you'll meet him someday, but it's a long journey. Well, I've already met him. He was kind of a dick. I don't really have time for that. But you said something about the nature of existence. You said this relates to the art of prophecy. How? See this object. What shape does it have? It's a sphere. Is it? Look more closely. And so I do. He measures the dimensions with a pair of calipers. It has width, yes, and equal height indeed, and again, equal in depth, but it's not all. What else is there? What is its extent in time? In time?
Yes.
This sphere extends through both space and time. Existence is defined as the absence of nothingness. This sphere's existence banishes nothing from a small sliver of the universe, preventing other objects from occupying the same place in the same time. So, as it moves from past to future, it cuts a complex path through the world of space and time. In any given moment in time, you see its extent through space, and it appears as a sphere that occupies a given place. At the next moment, he waves the sphere in front of himself. It occupies a new place. Okay. Put those moments together and what do you have? You have something like a snake, a Exactly, now you understand. I still don't understand what this has to do with the ability. I think I do. He's saying, I think, that all these periods of time are existing at once, essentially. Like the sphere is a snake, so is the past and present and future all part of one single shape. Here we go. Well then, let me answer a question. What shape does the world have? It's flat. A great flat disk bounded by the planes of the elements. False. The flat earth you walk upon is merely a slice of the world taken in a single moment in time. Across all time, the shape of the world is infinitely more complex and glorious. What do you mean? Well, like the sphere, it also extends in time. Its shape is not a slice at the moment which we choose to call the present, but a totality made of all the slices of eternity. The world is a great sculpture that has width, length, depth, and duration. What you see before you, what you touch with your senses, is merely a small sliver of that grand sculpture. You and I are merely peeking through a tiny keyhole at a great work of art that lies forever beyond mortal perception. And the ability to see the future is the ability to turn one's gaze to bear witness at a different slice in time. But if what you say is true, if the world is a great sculpture, then everything is literally set in stone.
Yes.
Yes, that expression is most appropriate, don't you agree? So the future can't be changed. All our actions are predetermined. Indeed, they are. Everything I've learned suggests that this is so. I don't believe that. What would be the purpose of such an existence? The purpose? Mere mortals like us were not meant to understand such things. Still, I do not accept that the future is predetermined. I'm able to decide at any moment on the action I do. Is that so? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I am in control of my actions. You are fooling yourself, Bullfrog. But if you so wish, then you may continue to hide from the truth. If what you say is true, then all our acts are predetermined. Then we have no free will. Then whole life is futile. Futile, not at all. We can still enjoy it, can we not? Here, try some of this wine. Some of the finest in the lands. Okay, I'll drink. Does it not taste delicious? Yeah, it's good. If your action with drinking was preordained, does that diminish the taste? No, it doesn't. I see your point, but I wish to be more than a mere pawn in some grand sculpture. And so you shall be, no mere pawn. What shall I be then? I don't know. Only you can learn what your future holds. Hi, baby. Let me give you a scratch scratch. Yep. Then let me ask you something else. What do you wish to know? Okay. So many questions. Why have I been given this power? That I do not know. But I have a theory. What is your theory? It might take some time to explain. Okay. The past and future exist only because they are perfectly balanced, leaning against each other like the sides of a pyramid, pulling against each other like the branches of a tree. In their simultaneity, I do not know how to pronounce that word. There is no true passage of time. And thus each action taken, each word spoken, each event written on the pages of history, all these are equal in the face of eternity. All dance together to form the shape of existence, and thus their influence does not merely flow forward from past to future, it flows back from future to past, and sideways across the realm of each instant. So what does that have to do with my ability to see the future? Bullfrog's so perturbed he's losing his accent. All events, all actions have consequences, Bullfrog. Some of these consequences extend from past to future. We call that causation. The cause precedes the effect. Go on. Some of these consequences extend from the future into the past. We call that purpose. Purpose? Yes. Why have you come here, Bullfrog? Why have you come to the city? To understand the visions I've seen, to understand the nature of this power that I possess. Indeed, and that goal has caused you to travel far, to brave great dangers. Your acts have not been mere reactions to the events immediately around you. You have acted purposefully to achieve a goal. And now you have. You've come to me, and the nature of your gift is being revealed. This achievement is important, Bullfrog. So important that it extended its influence into your past. Are you saying that my past actions are a consequence of what I've now achieved? Yes, that is purpose. But anyone can act with purpose. That's trivial. What does that have to do with me seeing the future? The future extends into the past, not just through the minds of men, not just through the purpose of our volitions. There are many threads which bind across time. What do you mean? Dreams. In dreams, our minds are freed to wander, to turn our gaze inward into our souls and outward towards the glory of creation. But everyone can dream. Not all can see the future. I have a talent few others possess. It's not a talent, Bullfrog. It is not you who comes to see the future. It is the future that comes to you. But why me? Some events are more than common acts of mortals. Some events make ripples across all of creation and touch us across great oceans of time. But when they do not stray far from their agents. You mean I shall commit such an act? I will do something which will have repercussions across time. Yes, you do understand. But what will it be? What will I do? I don't know. But I'm certain that it will be an act of great importance, so great that it will shudder across time itself, so great that it will shine upon the dreams that you've had years ago, perhaps even to the dreams of others who are involved. What if this act is something terrible? Then it will come to pass regardless of what you and I do here and now. It is already set as part of the totality, so there's no way to change it. That's right. And it's interesting that you should use those words. What words? That which is destined cannot be denied. It's a phrase spoken by many prophets across many centuries. That same phrase. It's a phrase I've heard in my dreams as well. Interesting. Thank you for your wisdom you've revealed to me. But I want to ask you something else. Is there a way for me to control what my visions show me? To control it? Tricky. Is it possible? I'm not certain, but there are some indications that it can be done. How? Can you tell me? The weavers appear to have some aspect of that power, although they live in a perpetual dream state. They speak in their sleep, and their words always pertain to the fate of the people in their presence. So when someone enters their presence, they turn the gaze towards that person's future. That is so, but whether they do it voluntarily I do not know. I was not able to complete my studies before the chantry closed. So you don't know how they direct their gaze. I don't, but perhaps we can find out together. How? In the years since the chantry was closed, I have turned my research elsewhere. I have experimented on myself, trying to find ways to enhance the clarity of my own dreams. What have you found? Not much, I'm afraid. My dreams are not filled with prophecies, but only with half-shrouded wishes and memories. Nevertheless, I have found ways to enhance them. How? Here within my tower, I have constructed a device for focusing the power of dreams. This device, together with a certain magical serum, allows one to enter into a state of deep meditation, in which one is able to control how events unfold within their dreams. It allows you to control the dreams. I call it lucid dreaming. In this state, you are both awake and asleep, and can interact with the elements of the dream. It has allowed me to focus on different aspects of my unconscious, revealing to me hidden wishes and long-lost memories. On you, the effect may be more potent. You think I'll be able to view different aspects of the future? Perhaps, I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Okay, let's try it. Excellent. Please follow me to my tower.
That's not a very good idea.
Alright. I have no choice. I must find out more about this gift. Come. Ah, shoot, I kind of missed out on asking about anything else, didn't I? Okay. But that's alright. I'm not sure how much of the other things I really need. I wonder if I'm going to regret this. I wonder if I'll skip parts of the story or something. Please let me pass. Won't let me block his way. I would like to ask him about the other things eventually, but perhaps that will be later. Oh, this is kind of a neat area. Stay close. The staircase can be treacherous. Ah, okay. I have a feel an unpleasant tingling. This tower seems to be built upside down as you approach the light. Well, that's interesting. Come on. Where did he go? The white light is blinding. Hi, babe. Am I in the right place? I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. This way? Hi, hi. It's very hot in this room. Oh, there he is. This guy's tower is weird. Hi, babe. You want to come up here? Or you want to make biscuits on the blanket? Okay, just a bit further. Okay. I don't know what I think about this. Level 4. Oh, I'm heading down. Interesting. Alright. And into the laboratory. Hi, baby girl. What are you up to? Alright. This feels very ominous. Here we are. It's nice. The music. I don't know what I think about the music. Who wrote this? Melchior Samakin. Okay. Let's talk. Alright. Save this. Creepy shit. Hi, babe. Here we go. Alright. So let's talk to him.
Greetings.
Greetings, Master Kurathan. Welcome to my laboratory. It's an interesting place. I've spent many years constructing this tower. It's the expression of all my studies. It's not a tower. It extends into the earth instead of up into the sky. Semantics. Directions in space are arbitrary, as are directions in time. I'm curious, what were all those rooms we passed? They're what I call a somnoscope. They construct the lens through which we can view dreams. What do you mean? They selectively focus certain aspects of a soul: emotions, ego, intellect, wisdom, and conscience. How does that work? It would take some time to explain. Please, just summarize. Well, the crystal in the adjacent room, that is the heart of the device. I purchased it at great expense from a collector of exotic gemstones excavated from deep depths of the earth. You cannot imagine some of the wonders this man possessed in his collection. What does it do? It produces a light which can pass through a person, illuminating aspects of their state of mind. It is rather like looking at a candle flame through a murky jar in order to discern its contents. However, the image is very unfocused and unstable. That's why it needs to be sharpened and filtered. This is the role of the rooms above, each of which filters one aspect of the mind: emotion, ego, intellect, wisdom, and conscience. The light is then captured by the black mirror in the uppermost room and reflected down again and projected back into your mind. It is also at the same time projected into the orb just beside the chair. This orb allows others to peer into the dreamer's dream. I mean, anyone who looks into the orb can see my dream.
Yes.
That's extraordinary. Thank you. So my companions will be able to look. Indeed. So what's next? Well, you need a serum. Wait here. Oh, I feel like I keep missing the chance to ask him more questions, but that's okay. Here we are. Gives you a bottle filled with a strange-looking liquid. Thank you. Come with me. I will never be able to ask those questions, because because I keep missing my opportunity. But I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to cheat. Okay. Here we are. Okay. There's a kitty at my feet. She's so cute. Creepy. 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 I don't think this is a great idea. Let's talk to him.
Greetings.
Can I ask you some more questions? What can you tell me about the Dream Weavers? The Weavers, yes, they're most wondrous. Most wondrous indeed. Who are they? They're disciples of the great Arathan, the vizier to the first caliph of Harathanum. Tell me about him. It was he who led the Akabari to settle here hundreds of years ago. It was he who founded the chantry. Some say he's the greatest prophet who ever lived. Was he? No, far more talented were those who came later. Arthur had the gift, mind you, a great talent of augury, but his greatest contribution was not in his own prophecies, but in the visions of his disciples, the weavers. Yes, Arthur was a scholar like me. Like me, he sought to understand the nature of prophetic sight and to turn it into a great form of the art. But where I have failed, he succeeded. He found a way to harness the dreaming mind so as to extend it beyond the jumbled images that normal men and women experience. He turned it into a discipline. Go on. He developed a form of meditation which frees the mind from its harness of time. I know only a few details, for it is a great secret known only to the weavers. Please tell me what you know. The creation of a weaver is a difficult process. First, a child with the talent of prophetic sight must be identified early, before he or she has learned how to speak, before the child learns to organize thought according to common discourse. Why? Because common discourse has the structure of a story, a beginning and an end, a plot which moves from past to future. Learning that structure forever traps the mind in following the normal natural flow of time. A weaver child must never be exposed to normal speech during the first 10 years of life. I see. The child is raised in almost complete silence, attended only by servants whose tongues have been cut out. Jesus. For those first 10 years, it is not allowed to leave the chantry, even for a moment. It is never even allowed to breathe the open air or look upon the sun. That's incredibly cruel. I agree, but it is necessary. Why? Because with an impoverished waking world, the child spends almost all of its time sleeping and dreaming. His mind develops around the structure of dreams, not the sequential story of the waking world, but the interconnected web of the dream world. With time, the weaver child's mind learns to find that natural. And in time, the weaver child grows up, it learns to explore that world. Through its dreams, the weaver learns to see the totality of existence, past, present, future, all in one glance. Incredible. Indeed, it is so. Such vision as they possess. It is closed to the rest of us mortals, even to you, my extraordinary friend, and even to Arthan. Indeed, in the end, he accomplished his goal, but could not truly appreciate it himself. So how can any of us know what the weavers see? Can they communicate? Yes, after the first 10 years of silence, the weaver is exposed to speech. By then, the mental structure is stable and does not become corrupted by the narrative of speech, but instead their speech is corrupted. Or so. To our ears, it is disordered, a jumble of words where cause and effect are interchangeable, where future often precedes the past. Rules of grammar and semantics are alien to them, so their speech does not obey them. How can they be understood? Within the chantry, there lives a man known as the Speaker, a man trained to interpret the words of the weavers. He's also a scribe. His job is to listen to the words spoken by the weavers in their sleep, and to record them in the library of the chantry. He interprets the words that must give him great power. He can distort the prophecies to his own end. Oh no, the speaker cannot willingly distort. He is sworn never ever to lie. He can be wrong, but he cannot be deceitful. All men can lie. Not him. The very basis of his ability to interpret the words of the weavers is a discipline in which he's trained all his life. That discipline begins with a solemn vow never to lie. Never. Interesting. Can I ask you about something else? All right. Can you tell me about the Caliph Amatat? Why do you ask? Oh, everyone's nervous. Do not be afraid. I'm no friend to the Caliph. Oh? You can trust me. Yes, but I do not know much about the Caliph. Is he the rightful ruler of this place? Well, of course. He's the son of the previous caliph, the great Setsudan. He's himself been selected by Liet to sit upon the throne. Alright. Should I be honest about this? Let's see. Can you at least tell me why you ordered the chantry to be closed? I understand that it has something to do with a prophecy spoken by the Weavers, a prophecy revealing the nature of the Caliph's death. What was it? I do not know, nor does anyone. That's why the Caliph ordered the chantry closed. He does not wish for anyone to learn the secret of how he will die. Alright, I want to see...
well.
I'm going to try something experimental here, but I don't want to go through all the dialogue again, so let's save. Because now I can ask him all the questions. Depending on how long it takes to go through all these questions, I might actually start the dream vision next time. I feel like that's going to require a lot of concentration. More questions. Okay. Back to the Caliph. What if I tell him I'm allied with his enemies? Speak no more. Not here. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Why not here? Okay, well. Let's reload. I wonder why not here. But I'm thinking I'll be more cautious. Hello. How is my baby? You are the cutest thing. The problem with this module is that I really want to see like the outcome of different choices, so I save scum even more than usual. But let's talk to this fellow some more. Alright, more questions. What do you know of the Harazars? The Harazars? Well, that's not within my area of expertise. I know that they were a race of men who lived here, sheltered against the cliffs, many years ago. Do you know why they disappeared? Well, that's a great mystery. I don't know if anyone knows the answer. Do you know something of the history? Not much is known about them. I believe they came from the far north. It said that they were vanished. I've read that they turned away from their gods, a time known as the apostasy, a turning away from faith. For this, the Harazars were banished from their homelands. And for this, their name has forever become synonymous with blasphemy. It's the origin of the word heretic. And they came here. Why? I do not know. But the Thargonar is the only place where life can survive long in the desert. Perhaps they can find safety in the cliffs. Oh, heavens! There are people here. Oh goodness, hi! Thank you for raiding. I'm sorry, I don't know how long you've been here. I was kind of preoccupied by this dialogue. It's very good. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I've missed everybody. I'm a terrible, terrible host. But welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming. Oh, okay, you just got here. That's a relief. My goodness, I think this is the largest raid I've ever had. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming. Well, hi. Hi everybody. I need to look at all these names. If I missed somebody, I do apologize. But hello, Lost Hershey and Kurganashi and Blue Balls Insa 99. That's a name. Tina CI. Oh goodness, there's so many people. Well, thank you for coming. How's it going? I'm having so much fun. Let me tell you a little bit about what I'm playing actually. So this this game I'm playing is actually a fan-created module for Neverwinter Nights. I studied some Japanese when I was younger. It was my undergraduate major. I didn't keep any of the vocabulary, but I do sometimes remember how to pronounce things. Sometimes. My undergraduate major was like 20 years ago, so I've forgotten more than I've learned. So, what I'm playing, the overall game I'm playing is Neverwinter Nights, which is a game that came out in 2002 originally, and it's a fairly standard Dungeons and Dragons type game. What's notable about it, though, is it came complete with a tool set called the Aurora tool set. And the Aurora tool set is very, very user-friendly. It's like amazingly user-friendly. So many people then used it to create their own adventures. Hello, Beefy Panda. And so, because they did that, there's like this entire library now of like 20 years worth of materials that people have made. Now, the Aurora toolset has been used to create other games, like actual games, like the original Knights of the Old Republic game was also done for the Aurora toolset. The first Witcher game was actually done with a variation of this toolset. Um, to be fair, I believe that the folks who did The Witcher, they really gutted the program so that it could make that game. The base tool set is not that fancy, but I think maybe Jade Empire might have been too, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, there are some brilliant works that have been done by normal people making games. Uh, One of the nice things about creating your own fan games that you don't intend to sell is you don't have to think of markets and trends or anything like that, and you can just go really weird sometimes. And that's actually what I'm playing now is a module series called Profit. And the idea is that your character has prophetic visions. You see the future in your dreams. And so you caught me in a very heavy narrative part, and I do apologize. This is all very heavy narrative part, where we're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my character's dreams and how maybe to control them. So, among things that have happened in the past playing this game, I had a prophetic dream about a pardon me, a halfling village being destroyed, which is awful. Halflings are nice. But I woke up from that dream and I met this halfling from the village that was described in the dream. He was quite alarmed to hear about this, of course, and we went to see his village, which was fine. But when I went out to learn more information about the soldiers that I saw in my dream killing people, the soldiers came and killed people. So it's a little bit of a bleak sort of situation. But it's very intense. I'm on the second part, and there are three parts. The first part I discovered I might actually be the cause of the end of the world, which is not great. My character is a fellow named Bullfrog Jones because I thought it was really funny to have very serious dialogues with a fellow named Bullfrog. I just think that's a very, very silly name, and it makes the monologues very, very fun to me. So, we'll talk about all this deep, interesting stuff, but then they say bullfrog, and it makes me laugh. I'm very, very childish that way. But yes, so that's what I'm doing, and it's really a pleasure to meet everybody. Thank you for popping in, and thank you, Don. I I was really really happy to see you playing today, and your cosplay was brilliant. And from what I saw, I think you were playing the best you'd ever played in that cosplay for Mario Party. So I think you should consider wearing it more often. It really suits you. Okay, so I should probably get back to figure out what the hell's going on with this game, right? I think. Um, Often I like to quit out of the game and show like some different modules and things like that, but you caught me mid-dialogue, so I really can't. I'm asking though. Oh, and yes, we did meet before, but always a pleasure. All right, okay. So, I'm asking right now about a culture that existed in this place before the current culture. Well, even before that, I am visiting a city called Hierathanim, which is a place where there is a famous chantry of seers, people who dream the future as well, but kind of fancier than what I do. And I'm trying to get answers for pretty much everything. But I've learned that this city is actually even more ancient than it seems and has been built on top of ruins of a culture that came before. And this culture that came before, one of the interesting things about it is that they had a prophetic dream or a prophecy similar to mine. One of the things that kept popping up in my prophecy is something called a century of sorrow. And at least according to this other prophet I met earlier, long story, I might be the cause of that century of sorrow. But it seems like this other culture predicted the century of sorrow happening a couple thousand years ago. So, I'm pretty intrigued by this. All right, so let's see. Um, do I know what... There was another fellow I talked to before this, though, who had more information, so I don't think he's going to tell me a whole lot more. But I'm going to ask him why they disappeared. Oh, and I do apologize if there's anyone from the American South, because the accent that I use while talking as this character is a really, truly terrible Southern accent. Um, I got no excuse, sorry. Um, it just felt like the right thing to give this character. That said, in character, it is supposed to be a terrible accent. I would like to make that clear. It's like Bullfrog Jones does not naturally speak with this accent, but it seems like the accent appropriate for a man named Bullfrog Jones. See, this is Bullfrog. He's quite dashing. This portrait actually is custom content from the Neverwinter Vault, which is where I got this game, this module, and where I got the portrait and a whole lot of other stuff. Because the portraits in the game are quite nice, but after you've played it a while, you get sick of them. So it's nice to get some extra ways for your character to look. So anyway, do you know why they disappeared? Well, that is a great mystery. I don't know if anyone knows the answer. Alright, well, see, he's not very helpful there. I can ask him how to remove an amulet. Now, the sad thing is, you missed a very funny part. Because there was a different wizard that I asked to remove the amulet in a non-canon option. Basically, I saved, then asked him, then went through the entire thing and then reloaded. And they cut off my head to do it. But this is a universal resurrection spell, so they put it back on. But it was very funny. There were some beautifully quotable lines. Like when I asked a fellow what the success rate was for having done this before, he said 50%, which is not reassuring. And so I asked him exactly how many times he'd done it before, and apparently it was once, and it failed. I would be the second time, and if it succeeds, then it would be 50%. Very funny. Very bad idea. Don't let weird elf people cut off your head. But it is really funny. Alright. I can ask about the Calites, but I feel like that's a bad idea. And I can ask about Uther Palindras, the Prophet King. He was the king of the country I'm from, and he was a historical figure. And he was actually the guy who predicted that I was going to destroy the world. So, you know, it's good to know. Has he heard of them? Oh yes, he was truly a great prophet, one of the most talented seers in all of history. Did he ever come to Hierothanaim? Yes, I believe he did. I recall there was a war, and King Palindras was allied with the Akabari. What was this war? It was against Sardathia. They attacked, you see. King Palindras came to our aid. He warned the Caliphate of the imminent attacks, so we were ready. If not for him, the war would have turned out very differently. And did Uther Palindras ever speak with the Reavers? Yes, I believe so, but I don't know what they said to him, nor do I think does anyone else. The Prophet King was a very private man. Alright. Alright. I've asked most of this. I'm not going to ask about the secret society because that guy might kill me. I'm not going to try to remove the amulet of loyalty because I did that once and it was hilarious. But it also meant this guy left me behind and his side is going to turn on me if I do that. And I actually like his side because the Caliph is kind of an asshole. And the fun thing about playing a roguish character is I don't have to side with people because of moral judgments. I can side against them simply because they're an asshole.
Very well.
Alright. Ah, well that was a weird rotation. I didn't even notice. I should actually pay attention to these things. Okay, so now why am I walking around a pillar? I guess maybe I needed to be dramatic. Alright, so what's next? Next, I will activate the somnoscope. Please, wait just a moment. Alright, go ahead. So he fiddles with the control panel, muttering to himself. In dialogue. Yeah, this seems like a brilliant idea. I should totally have this guy fucking magical scalpel my brain, huh? Well, you know how it is. Alright. So now what? Now you must drink the serum and sit in the chair in the center of the room. You will fall into a deep slumber. Meanwhile, I will observe your dream. I'm not going to ask him for more drugs. Okay, let's begin. Good. Before we start, you should be aware of a few things. Oh, fantastic. What things? Within the dream, you can still see and hear and even feel pain. Any wounds that you might sustain are not real, but they will feel real. And if I die within my dream, I'm not sure what will happen. My guess is that you will simply wake up, but one cannot be sure. So be careful. It reminds me of Inception. I enjoyed that movie. Didn't understand that movie. Enjoyed that movie. Mostly, I enjoyed that part with the fight and the swirling room. That was really cool. I will be. And how do I exit the dream? That is easy. You must simply dream of resting. By doing so, your consciousness will detach from your dream, and you'll wake here, safe and sound. What else? I strongly recommend that as you fall asleep, you dream of your companions. Why? Because that way, their dream likenesses will assist you. The dreamscape is a dangerous place, Bullfrog Jones. You'll need all the help you can get. Alright, anything else you can tell me? A game that had a really cool dream sequence, as I recall, was Ultima 7.5, Serpent's Isle. And if you go into the Gorlab Swamp, that was always really cool. And if you sought out all your companions and people you'd never met before, you could get interesting hints as to the plot and what was going on back home, because you were in a different realm. And if you cheated properly, you could steal everything from the Gorlab Swamp. I never really bothered because there was like a shit ton of loot anyway in the game, but you could. Alright, anyway, I see. Anything else you can tell me? That's all. Let us begin. Drink the serum and go sit on the chair. What'll I dream about? I suggest for now you simply dream of your past. Focus on your memories. I found that they make the easiest starting point for exploration of the dreamscape. Great. Okay. Then I wish you good travels. Alright, so this should be fun. Let's sit in the chair. Remember to drink some serum. Oh yeah, I should probably drink some serum. Where did I put my serum? See, this is why you should have a sorted inventory. This is why I do not have a sorted inventory. That's not it. Alright, I'm going to assume that it's one of these bottles of shit, and I clearly carry too many drugs on me. Alright. Oh, that. That looks like dream serum. It's swirly. It's vaguely rainbow. Let's... Unique power. Self, myself. Did it work? Oh, let's close the inventory box. Oh. Is it happening? Alright. Sorry, sometimes I get confused about things to do first. Okay, now we'll sit in the chair. Oh no, my people are gone. That's not good. Okay. So far, I am in a tower. I do have companions. That's good.
Is there something you wish?
Hi. Within the dream, Larian's voice seems very far away. I'd like to ask your advice. Why? I'm merely part of your dream. Good point. He's about as useful as he ever is. Larian's very nice, but he's also useless.
Need something?
Oh, what's the matter? Nothing's the matter. Leave me be. I want to speak with you. I want to ask you about the Calites. What do you wish to know about them? What are the motives? What do they plan to do when they overthrow the Caliph? I'm using this time to quiz this guy on the rebels he supports. Such matters are not my concern, my friend. I respect the wisdom of my masters. But what if they're hiding something from you? What if their motives are not purely honorable? I've been given no reason to doubt them. But what if they intend to take over the city and put themselves in power? It is certain that they'll be far better rulers of the Holy City than the Caliph has ever been. I mean, point. You didn't get to see some of the crap that the Caliph has done, but he's kind of a dick. Just so you know. Alright. Perhaps, but perhaps someone else would be better still. Who? You? No. That's not what I was suggesting. I was, perhaps a sage, a cleric, someone with wisdom or experience? Wisdom and experience with lore or divinity does not make someone a good leader. I guess, but they're important qualities. What can you tell me about the history of the Calites? I'm no scholar. But you have a sharp ear. You know what's going on around you. Well, all I know is that they've existed for about 10 years, founded by the man named Atelkin. Tell me about him. I do not know much about him. Atelkin is not his real name. I do not know his real name, but I know that he is some kind of noble, a warrior priest. He used much of his own wealth to support the efforts of the Calites, and he's trust him. I'm told he's a man of great virtue. Yes, I trust him. Alright. Okay. On the plus side, if I question someone in the dream, they can't get mad at me. They probably can, but... Okay, so let's talk to Dream Kurathan.
I would have your attention for a moment.
How did you get here? How did you enter my dream? I did not. It's you who dream of me. I'm merely a product of your own mind. So I'm imagining you. Your mind is more powerful than you think, Prophet of the North. It reaches beyond your mortal shell and into the world around you. From the past, it recalls memories. From the future, visions of destiny. And from the present, it gathers knowledge. So you mean by speaking with your dream image, I gather knowledge from your mind?
Yes.
That is so. By speaking with me, you peer into the mind of one called Kurathan. Oh, this is exploitable. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I have never seen this in my own experiments. Then you are quite gifted. Yep, this would be the narrative part people would come into, and not the part where I'm getting my ass kicked by various monsters. Which is most of this game. I'm not very good at it. So what knowledge do you have for me? The first step in your training is to explore the landscape of your memory. There, you shall find events and the deeds that have shaped who you are today. Learn from them, but beware. Beware of what? Beware of the things that hide within your own soul, Bullfrog Jones, Prophet of the North. Bullfrog Jones, sorry. I'm awful. Your subconscious mind already knows things that your conscious self still denies. What things? What hides within my soul? That I don't know. That only you can find out. Go now. You must explore your past. Okay. Well, that's fun. What does this crystal do? Well, can I click the fucking cursor? Okay, what's that thing do? Nothing. Okay, good to know. Alright. I suppose I should go to the next room. Unless there's something else I can interact with, but I'm not seeing anything. You're taken aback by the rush of memories beyond this door. Okay. So do I have childhood trauma or something? That'd be fun. The sense of memory. I'm not aware of childhood trauma, but I didn't really sketch out this character's backstory very well. Actually, I did. He's got a fairly substantial backstory, but that's beside the point. Let's see if they add to it. You exit into a dream landscape. There's a head. Okay. Is there a map? No, no map in the dream. Oh, I just hit the wrong button. Okay, never mind. You probably should watch a competent player play this game. Actually, there's a lot of people who play Persistent Worlds on Twitch. If you're ever interested in seeing another aspect of Neverwinter Nights besides the single-player modules that I like to play. There's like thousands of them, you'll never run out. But there's also what's called Persistent Worlds, which are like mini MMORPGs. I've never really played one because my MMORPG addiction is kind of sated by Final Fantasy XIV. But they are very nice, and some of them are pretty elegant and with a lot of interesting programming. I mean, they all look like this, so if you don't like old graphics or anything like that, you probably won't like it, but they're really kind of cool. Aerolith is one of the most common ones you'll see folks play on Twitch, and it looks beautiful. People are still inventing really cool stuff for it, models and environments and nifty systems. Hi, Mach Zero! Hello again. You caught me at a very narrative-heavy part of this game, and I was kind of apologizing because I'm sure it must be boring to watch, having no real context for it. And there's nothing trying to kill me right now, so that you can watch me die horribly. And the other day, I was in a desert like this and got eaten by a sandworm. That would have been more fun for you guys to walk in on. Watch me curse a sandworm to the rest. Okay. Is there anything in here? He is my only child. Oh shit. Am I an only child? I guess I'm... That could have been me before my adoption. By Billy Joe Jenkins, maybe. He's my only child. The wind whispers my name. I was an only child once. That could be. In my character's backstory that I developed for him, he was adopted when he was very young by a bard who had a particular gift of seeing into other worlds. And and basically stealing the songs and pretending that they were his songs. He eventually lost his mind. It's very sad. But all of his adopted kids were given names based on songs. Oh, hey, there's a sandworm. It's not trying to kill me. That's a plus. Gotta love the teeth. Can I talk to it? Hi. Can I hit it? No, I'm not going to hit the sandworm. It's in my head. It probably equals some sort of lobotomy. And I'd prefer to keep my brain cells where they are. There's a giant skull. I've seen one of those before, too. Okay. This is a very wide open area. There's the trench that I followed for a long time. At some point I encountered a sandstorm and ended up in a tomb. That was fun. Then I had to chop my tooth off and my finger off to escape. I got them regrown though. This is a fun game. A lot of really weird shit happens in this particular game. The nice thing about Neverwinter Nights is it's almost always on sale. So if you ever want to try the main game for yourself, it's only like $5 most of the time. It might not be on sale right this moment, but if you wait like a week or two, it'll be back on sale. And then you can play thousands and thousands of fan-created modules, and also the main stuff, but honestly, the fan stuff's... I mean, there's some fan stuff that's of mediocre quality, like anything, but they're usually pretty cool. I think folks have really interesting ideas, and it's really good to see people put those ideas into reality. Some folks who have done... How many fucking sandworms are there? Some folks who have done Neverwinter Nights modules have gone on to like be programmers at game systems and things like that, or systems companies. And that's kind of cool. Some of them became authors, which is also kind of cool. Oh, there's someone trying to kill me. Yay! Good, good. Alright, let's go. Let's go happily murder some people. Where's my sword? Oh, I need to set my sword on. Oh, shit. I can't set my sword on fire. Oh, well. I forgot to rest. And if I rest now, that's not gonna work. Oh, okay, there's a rage. What the heck? Time to kill people? I get to murder people in my dream. Yes, this is totally a healthy thing to do. Back to back, I'm being overpowered. No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm right here. My health is currently okay. I don't think it'll let me get injured in my dream. Come on. Oh, I just feel like I'm being mean.
I'm being overpowered.
None of us are really... Oh, because I'm immune to...
I need help here!
What are they saying? Something to the Emperor? Oh, glory to the Emperor. Okay, fair enough. You're fine.
For the Oathguard!
For the Oathguard? That's... Okay, well, that's actually a funny thing. I must have been programmed into the model, because the Oathguard does not exist in this particular universe. And I'm actually going to die, so maybe I should, like, heal myself? Can I heal myself? That's, I might not be able to heal myself. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, let's go over here. Hi. Okay. See what happens if I search these
Back to back.
remains.
I'm being overpowered.
I don't think I'm gonna bother with that.
Taste my savage fury!
Okay. I got my regeneration ring on. It is healing me.
Back to
Okay.
back.
For the Oathguard!
Come on. Just kill him. Okay. I can kill my own rage, goddammit. I think Bullfrog would benefit from a therapist more than any of this, perhaps. Alright. Still alive. I think this is supposed to be a little harder than... Really? I can't damage him. That's a fucking bitch. Can I hit him with a... Ice Ray? Ice Ray is my favorite cantrip. Apparently not. skin spell on, or is this something I need to worry about? Oh no, Larian's doing fine. Okay, whatever it is, we're off. Well, maybe not. Get over here.
Let the earth take you!
Alright, well, bullfrogs just killed a number of brain cells, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure if you kill people in your own mental dreamscape, you're just kind of lobotomizing yourself.
Taste
So,
my savage fury!
no, I don't have memories of my first birthday, probably. Who knows? It's probably overrated. Okay. I was hoping that would lead to, like, a plot development end of things, but it does not appear to be. Instead, I'm just injured everybody I know, and am still stuck in the fucking desert. Alright, well, maybe there's a road up there, and there were people that I murdered up there, so maybe there's a way out. There's some more remains. I feel like this is not maybe what I was supposed to do here. Just a thought. I think I'm gonna leave that one alive. You never know. Alright. I'm still in the desert. Why are all of my dreams in the fucking desert? I'm not from the desert. So when you said past, you basically just meant like 3 sessions ago. Not like my actual past, huh? There's a dervish, and it looks like it wants to kill me. Why does it want to kill me? Dervishes were my friend. Come here, Hesir. Let's try not to kill these people.
I shall do as you ask.
Come on, Larian, stop trying to murder people. Let's see if there's something more interesting up this way. Not getting a lot of experience from murdering people anyway. And as an adventurer, I only murder people if I get something out of it, meaning experience or treasure. It's kind of the rule. And more dervishes over here. Why are they trying to kill me? Oh no, everyone's trying to kill me. Why are they trying to kill me? Was I not supposed to kill someone? I think I fucked up my dream.
Will strike true.
Okay. Maybe I'm not gonna fight this way. Why is everyone in my dream trying to kill me? Except the sandworms. The sandworms weren't trying to kill me. Everyone else is trying to kill me. I'm gonna wander this way.
Taste my savage
You will
fury!
regret that.
I don't want to murder people. I'm realizing I really don't want to murder people in my dreams. So, guys, come on. Let's stop murdering people. I'm probably gonna have to replay this because I fucked it up. But I'm not gonna replay it tonight, I have to be honest there. Oh! There are dead rangers and ethereal. Oh dear. Ahead, the elven skyship gently floats above a bottomless chasm. Okay, I think Galarian's dead. Oh, that's okay. He's just in my dream anyway. I should probably go resurrect him. Galarian, really? Oh, great. Oh, great. Nothing else. My companions are probably watching my dream through a crystal sphere, so if I leave Larian behind, I think the real Larian is going to be really upset by that. So I guess I'm going to have to kill these people after all. It's like, I saw you leave me behind in the dream. Well, it was a dream. I knew you were alive in real life. Did you? Maybe not. Oh, I lost this here too. Do I really have to waste fucking raise dead spells in my fucking dream? Really? Alright, I gotta kill the handsome guy. I liked him. He was handsome. Hey, I don't get a lot of eye candy in this game. Actually, there's a lot of eye candy in this game. It's not bad about that at all. Alright, let's take some of these. Drink a potion. I'm gonna have to restart, because where the hell the fucking is? Here we go. Okay, there he is. Can I raise him from the dead? Am I gonna die? Yeah, probably. never said the battle system was terribly fun to watch. I should clarify that. I said I'm not very good at it, so you're watching someone be terrible at it. Can I knock him down? There we go. That's at least fun to watch. Right. Asir, where are you? There's Asir. Can I resurrect you? It does not appear like I can resurrect Asir. That's not good. I think I lost my friend. Hello? Asir? Are you over there? Where are you? Great. This is probably not how this was supposed to happen. Where did I save last? Oh, shit. Fuck. Really? Alright, well, we're just gonna wing this and go forward with it anyway. Oh, there's Hasir. Other Hasir. I guess I get to murder you now. I saw you murdered, and now I'm gonna murder you again. Dreams suck, man. And I'm using all of my healing potions in my fucking dream. And I'm dead.
Hold out much longer.
I dream of death. Respawn to wake up. Alright, fine. Hi. Hi, Hasir. Hey, there's 2 Larians. Awesome. That's a glitch and a half.
Well met, friend.
Never mind. Alright, okay. Oh, I'm still in the dream. Okay, I think. Am I? The fuck am I? I'm dreaming of like 3 different... Am I in the dream? Remember to drink some more serum. What? I'm confused. I don't know what the hell is going on. Alright, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna reload because I think this glitched amusingly. I don't need cloned elf henchmen. One's fine. One of them dies enough on me. I don't need 2. I don't have enough resurrect spells for that. Alright, so. Shit. Maybe I should try resting before I do that, and then at least I'll have my flame weapon spell back. Okay. Let's rest before I dream. That makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't it? Ah, that was sweet. Okay. By the way, thank you for following, folks who have followed. I like followers. I have anonymous follow stuff, so. Mostly because I don't pay attention, and it takes me a while to realize anything happened.
Greetings.
Alright, there we go. So it's next. I'll activate. Did I ask him all of the other stuff first? Shit. What is the somnoscope? Okay. Hold on. I just gotta make sure I've actually done ask the questions I need to ask. I'm not gonna read it out loud though, so it'll take 2 seconds to run through. Hi. My biggest downfall as a player is that I don't save my game often enough. So, yeah. This is gonna get boring for everybody. Apologies. Alright.
Greetings.
Ask more questions. Okay, that's what we're here to find out. Let me ask you something else. Khalif. Not a friend. You trust me. Okay, what was the prophecy? Okay, just making sure that I'm not missing a trigger. Herzars, why did they disappear? Something of their history, why were they banished? Okay, then they came here. Do you know why they disappeared? Okay. Alright, I think that covers everything. And Uther Ballinus. Just in case there's a dialogue flag here. Thank you for that. Alright.
Greetings.
So what's next? Go ahead. Okay. Why not? This seems like a brilliant idea. Let's go into my dreams and get killed again. Because why not? Why not? Alright.
Greetings.
Okay, what's next? Okay. Beware of a few things. Okay, we've already talked about this. I'm not going through it again. Dream about. Okay. Alright, now we'll quick save. And drink some fucking drugs and go into a coma. But it's a coma for great justice. Or saving the world. Something or other. I don't know. You play enough of these games, it all blurs together. I'm lying. Alright. But now let's take drugs and... Did I forget to sleep again? I feel like I did. Oh well. Fuck it. Thought I was gonna sleep, and then I did not get this spell back, so I guess I didn't sleep. Oh yeah, because I reloaded again. Because I'm a fucking idiot.
You need something?
Okay, I did speak to him. Okay. Just saying the same things. Okay. Alright, let's talk to him again.
I would have your attention.
Okay, I'm imagining you gathering power in your mind. Interesting. What knowledge do you have? Beware of what? Okay, alright, fine. Quick save. We're not going through that again. I apologize. It might be fascinating. Not doing it again. Alright.
Need something?
Can I peer into his head? No, I can't. That'd be kind of fun. Let's telepathically annoy all of my companions. Alright, so back into the flood rush of memories by the door. Okay. So back to the sands of memories. Where I will walk up and I will roam about like will I explore the entire map? Even though I just did. Yes. Yes I will. Wind whispers my name. My long-lost mother is going to lament over me. Or somebody. Maybe my kid. Maybe I have a kid. Hope not. Jesus Christ, would Bullfrog Jones be a terrible father, but... Like, how many body parts have you had to chop off today? Only 3. Of his own body parts. He wouldn't chop a kid's body parts off, I hope. But it's like, he just seems to attract storyline parts. For a while there, he didn't have a left hand. That was because of a different module by the same author, in which I had to cut off my left hand to save the world. Because I put on a gauntlet that was possessed by an evil deity, and it kind of went badly. As one does. Don't put on gauntlets that belong to evil deities. That's the lesson to take from this. Of course, this is D&D, and we're playing adventurers, so of course we're going to put on the gauntlet that's possessed by an evil deity. Why is there even a question about this? Okay, just gotta fill out the map, because I don't like having empty spots in the map. I don't anticipate anything interesting being around here, except the sandworms, and they're not going to do anything. But if I leave it blank, it's going to bug me. See, there's a sandworm. Hello, sandworm. Why are there sandworms in my brain anyway? Is this Dune? Is my brain Dune? I hope not. I've never actually read Dune. I saw the most recent movies though. They seemed fun. I don't know how accurate they are. The person I watched them with had read the books, so seemed to like the movie. Actually, I watched it with Emmy, Andrew, and DP. Emmy seemed to like the movie too. I get to watch things with famous streamers. Aren't you jealous? You should be. It's fun to watch movies with Emmy Andrew. She's a very good movie watcher. Let's click the skull. Nothing's gonna happen when I click the skull, but it's just kind of there, so you know, you want to. Alright, there's the... Okay, interesting. Interesting. I was expecting that dialogue to come up earlier, but it only comes up if you're near that statue, I guess. Alright, quick save. Because I'm gonna get my ass kicked by sand people again. Alright. to the weird... Why is there a hand sticking out? Fine. Alright, let's go to the next part. I'm getting bored. No more desert. Let's go find where there are actually people. Alright. But honestly, I don't really feel like fighting these people. It didn't really get me anywhere. I'm just gonna go to the next screen. Hi. Bye. A fated meeting. Alright. Let's follow the path. I know a version of Hasir and his friends are over that way, and they will try to kill me. Here's another dervish. I don't really want to kill you. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to, though, because I need to talk to someone later. And if they chase me, I'm not going to be able to do that, so... Alright, let's kill a dervish. I'm going to kill a figment of my imagination. Why not? Everyone deserves to kill a figment of their imagination, right? I mean, if you're a writer, you kill a lot of figments of your imagination. Am I winning? I was just talking about Yummy. I was telling everybody that we watched Dune together. And I was gloating to them that I got to watch movies with you. Because they don't... Some of them get to. Winning by a certain definition, anyway. I am in a mindscape of my own doing, trying to find out the nature of my prophetic dreams or something like that. I don't know. Kind of got lost. Dune 2 was good. I thought it was too. I think Zendaya should have gotten to kick the spindling kid's ass a couple more times, but you know how it goes. The elven skyship gently floats above a bottomless chasm. Oh, there it is. You can see it in silhouette. Isn't that a cool airship? It is very cool. Let's talk to Lady.
Well met.
Well met, Bullfrog Jones. So have you found what you've been searching for? No, Ethereal? I have not. Then all our lives, they've been wasted? Yeah, 'cause she kinda died. No, that's not true. I've made much progress and have learned so much. Enough to warrant the death of my companions. See them here, lying dead at your feet. Is your journey more valuable than the centuries that could have stretched before them? I'm not responsible for their deaths. I did not bring about the storm which brought down your airship. Did you not? Was it not your dream which brought it upon us? My dream? I say that by dreaming of a storm, I made the storm come. I know no more about such things than the clouds know of the wind that sweeps them across the sky. I'm sorry for your loss, Ethereal, but there's much at stake. Perhaps the lives of thousands. Then your journey must continue until its end. Until its end and its beginning meet again. Come, let's take to the skies again. Oh yeah, I get to go on the doorway of a ship captained by an angry ghost. Oh, fun! Oh, yay! I'm happy to be back in this place. Fan-fucking-tastic. Actually, I don't recognize this place. Where am I? I thought I was somewhere else, but now I don't know. There are statues. I don't remember these fucking statues. I made the storm? I might have made the storm. Oh, no. I know where I am. I'm in fucking Neverwinter. I am very skilled, Emmy. I am very, very skilled. And I feel like that really should be censored by Twitch. And it's hilarious to me that my phone, which censors everything under the sun, did not... Actually, I think it did censor it. Never mind. I forgot that I had censored it. Okay, well, we are now in the beautiful village of Neverwinter, where there are a bunch of dead people and dead chickens. Fantastic. I remember this. And some red knights. Am I gonna have to kill the fucking red knights again? Is there someone I can talk to instead? Nope. I gotta kill them and then I can talk to Mary. Meridoc. He was my companion. And then he decided to try to kill me. But that's beside the point. See, basically, these red knights were sent by a prophet king. Oh, fuck. Bye, Hasir. Was sent by a prophet king to murder the halflings in order to lure me into a trap so that I didn't cause the end of the world. Meridoc is the one survivor of the village, and when he found this out, he decided that I should probably be dead because I'm not gonna stay in the fucking trap. And it's kind of understandable that he feels that way, but also kind of a dick move. Okay, so I lost one companion already. And I'm gonna die. Fuck. Alright. Fucking red knights were annoying the first time. I'm much higher level, should die easier. And there goes Larian. Oh well. Actually, hold on a second. There we go. I forgot I could do that. Kind of place site's kind of broken. Alright. Can I stay hidden and heal myself? Ah, that's why I invested in healing kits. Now I remember. Oh. No. You're the only one who can detect me, dude. So why don't you come this way and I will murder you happily. Oh shit, they fucking healed themselves.
You will regret
Alright,
that.
well let's go murder one at a time and just murder them all. Because that's what one does. There we go. Okay, I need to disengage, hide, and then totally exploit my ability to hide in plain sight. There we go.
My
Alright.
steel will strike true.
There we go. Oh shit, I need to escape again, and now I need to kill him. Hi. I'm able to do this because I am a Shadow Dancer, and Shadow Dancer has this ability. That said, it would help if I could fucking hit him.
You will regret that.
There we go. In Neverwinter Nights 1, Shadow Dancer has ridiculously exploitable abilities. Okay. Except he can still see me this time. And I keep fucking missing. What good is sneak attack if I'm gonna keep fucking missing, you asshole? Come on. Stop killing me. Only I'm allowed to kill me. Alright. Turn around. There we go. Let's get him again. Alright, so where are my companions? Oh, they're dead, and I can't resurrect them. Fantastic. Alright, I guess I'm moving on. Alright. Gotta unpause. Unpausing is good. So how was your day, Emmy? I saw that you were playing a cool looking game. Oh, and Meridoc. They're all dead. They're all dead. Sorry, Meridoc. I'm sorry about everything that's happened. Please, Bullfrog, make it not be so. Please dream of Norrinshire again, as it was. Please dream of it alive and full of song. Dreaming of it won't make it real, Meridoc. Maybe it will. Maybe if you dream of it, it will be real. Please try. Alright, I'll try. Thank you. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. My poor friend. Oh, you had to give the kids back? Oh, that's hard. You suggest you try it. Is it a spoopy game? Is it scary? Because I'm not good with scary games. But yeah, put my hand on his shoulder. It's my fault. It's all my fault. How is it your fault? I led you here. If I hadn't left home, if I hadn't met you in the inn, then you'd have never come to Norrinshire. Okay? So you'd never have seen the massacre, never would have traveled to the Tower of the Prophet King, and so he couldn't have used that to trap you, and he would have had to come up with something else, and he would not have ordered the murder of my people. That doesn't make sense. So if I hadn't left Norrinshire in search of adventure, all of my kin would still be alive. It's not your fault. The blame only lies with the person who ordered it. Was he not only trying to prevent a greater tragedy? Was he not trying to save the world? I don't know what he was trying to prevent. I still don't understand what this is about. It's punishment. Punishment for my vanity, which brought ruin upon my skin. My thirst for adventure, and for sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. I don't believe that. I should never have left. Aw, poor kids. It's not scary, but it's like Paper Please, but instead of immigrants, it's doppelgangers. Interesting. Interesting. I'm sorry, though, but the kids will have fun the next time they come visit you. That'll be fun. Meridoc. All hope fades from his face. Moments later, he himself begins to fade. Meridoc. This is emotionally upsetting. Oh great, now I get to fucking kill this thing. Alright. Let's hit it with a stick. Okay. No, I really should be... Oh, I'm not immune to it because my fucking necklace I can't put on because I have a necklace of gonna cut your head off. No wonder this is affecting me. Can I take it off in the dream at least? Oh, I can. Okay, I'm a fucking idiot. Where did I put this stuff? Alright. Where's the bag of crap? Can't do anything about the current stuff, but I can at least stop it from continuing. There we go. Can I put it on? Yes! Okay, fuck you. And, potion of restoration. Can I just use lesser restoration? I don't want to waste a good potion if I don't have to. Where's my potion of lesser restoration? There it is. Hi.
I have to lighten this load.
It's not fucking level drain. Okay, let's go with the potion of... I hate fucking... No. I'm not fucking using that. I'm inside my own head. I'm not gonna waste a bunch of potions in my head. Aw. He was very social. That's wonderful. You're so good with them. I'm glad that they have you. That's really cool. They really seem to be having fun the few times they were on your stream. That's like really, really cool. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, will you please fucking die already? This bit is full of really interesting insights and dialogue that's like practically really upsetting me because I know the context and it's making me really sad. And then I have to fight these fucking things. And it's really stupid and I'm very annoyed. Oh yeah, you did have the neighbor kids all week. Aw, that's wonderful. It's so nice when they have friends like that. Maybe you can do something for like 4th of July? That would be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if that's something that's doable, but it seems like maybe it would be a fun thing to do with the kids. You please just die already. Why are you so hard to kill? I guess thematically speaking, it would be hard to kill Sorrow. Fine. Alright. At least rest or something for a sec. Oh no, I think if I rest, it's gonna fucking... You went to Old Forge last summer and you want to take them again? That'll be awesome. God, I haven't been in Old Forge in years. Enchanted Forest, Water Safari. That is not the tune. I remember the commercial, not the tune. It's very sad. Alright. Can I... What happens if I rest? I think it'll wake me up. No! I don't want to go back to his fucking laboratory. Where are my friends? Are they alive? Where are my friends? Oh no, they're attached to me. Okay. Hi guys, sorry I got you killed. Alright, well, I don't want to have to go all the way back there, so... Let's just go back to the quick save. We're gonna wander around being all crap. Hey, Enchanted Forest is fun. Fun for all. Well, I don't know. Maybe. That'd be cool. See if I can get time off or something. That would be really fun. Alright, yes, you get some sleepies. Yeah, we're not having the thing tomorrow as I recall, so maybe someone will stream and I will watch and it'll be very fun. I'm dog sitting tomorrow. It'll be fun. Not quite as much fun as watching kids, but the dog's okay. Oh, great. I get to go to a tower now. Yay. Area transition. This will be fun and emotionally wrenching. Once again, you look upon the lonely tower of the Prophet King. Yes, where I find out that I'm apparently going to end the world. Fan-fucking-tastic. How did I get in there last time? I think there was a cave down here. But maybe not. I'm in the sky. I'm in the sky. Where's the fucking map? Oh, there's the map. I want to make it to the end of the stream as a banger. Will I still be able to overthrow the Caliph after the stream, or does the stream, like, end the game? I was a little worried about that. Hi, Rashke, by the way. You missed me, getting the amulet off of my head by the one wizard. I didn't save it. I'm still wearing the amulet technically. But, I thought it was really funny. Oh, I have a long way to go before the end. Oh, that's awesome. I was a little worried that I was going to do something and, like, lock myself out of overthrowing the Caliph. Because I really want to overthrow the Caliph. He seemed like a dick. Oh, I feel it. Oh, shit. I feel a terrible chill. Is it the wind or the fear of the knowledge that awaits me? Yeah, that's probably going to suck. I'm going to enjoy this very not much, I'm sure. Well, I'm going to enjoy it. Bullfrog's not. But actually, hold on a second. I hate to do this, but I have to step away for a moment. Pardon me a moment. Am I going to be away long enough to put up my away message and then promptly forget that it's up and then come back? I guess I can put up my away message. I have an away message, right? There we go. Be right back. Enjoy the sound effects. Hopefully it won't make you have to go to the bathroom. Which may be an indicator of where I'm going, but that's personal information. You don't need to know that. Be right back. Sorry about that. I see the water sounds are still going. Okay, here we go. And I actually remembered to put down my away message for once. How do you like that? Alright. Oh, there's a red knight. Okay, interesting. So things that were hostile in my dream, or in the real world, are friendly, and everything that was friendly and is hostile.
Well met.
State your business. I'm here to speak with King Uther Palandras. The Lord speaks with no one. He'll wish to speak with me. Who are you? I'm the one he's searching for. The bright eyes within the visor regard you for a moment. You may enter. They're alive in this. They're not ghosts. That's kind of cool. Oh, by the way, one dude, your wife is dead. And also insane. Kind of a dick leaving her there. Alright. Where the fuck am I? Alright, I need to go here, yes? I think so. Oh yeah, there was a little bit of a glitch when I did this. I don't want to stare in my character's own face, damn it. Oh, I'm up on the top of the... Really? Fantastic, fantastic. Oh. I actually get to talk with the man and not the and Alright. I want to know what he wants to say to me. He went through all that to trap me. Orders people to massacre an entire halfling village. Didn't think to, talk to me about it or anything like that. Never considered that this might set me on the path to actually destroying the world if I'm going to be doing that.
I bid you hello.
My greetings, Lord Palandras. Come closer so that I can know your face. Why? You notice his pupils are white, covered with cataracts. You're blind? Yes. After all these years, the inner sight is all I have left. Then why do you stand here upon this tower? Because I can still feel the wind on my face. I can still hear the distant sounds of waterfalls. These things give me comfort. I must speak with you, my lord. Come closer. I must know your face. Alright. I always wonder how blind people actually feel about the whole feeling your face thing in TV shows and such. I've never really had the courage to ask one, because it just seemed like a really intrusive question to ask, but it's like, I mean, is it true to life? I've never had a blind person ask to feel my face. Is it just something they make up for convenience? I always wonder. I mean, the show, not the blind people. I'm fairly certain the blind people aren't making anything up for convenience, but I mean, just the shows for narrative. What's this? Anyway, sorry. It was just the thought that came to mind. Anyway, I'll lean in close to his outstretched hand. The king runs his hand over your face, as if he is memorizing every curve. I mean, I'm reasonably hot. Enjoy the eye patch, though. What is it you wish to ask of me? What did you see within your dreams? What is the century of sorrow? It is the final hour of this world, the death throes of creation, dark omen of the end of days. You mean it's the end of the world? Yes. Please explain. For thousands of years, prophets have looked into the future, gazing forward to the fates that await us. And among the most skilled, all of them have seen the same thing. Hi, Medicite! Welcome, welcome. Yes, it was very kind of the Dawn to raid me. I was very honored. It seemed like everyone was having so much fun with Mario Party. I almost didn't leave to do my own stream. Alright, anyway, sorry. What have they seen? A cliff, an edge to time itself, and beyond it, nothing. No more future to be seen, the final chapter of all of our dreams. The prophets have known about this for ages. Hi again. Only some, only the most talented among us. And those of us who have seen it, we've kept that knowledge from the world. Why? Because to look upon the edge is to shut one's eyes to hope. We need hope. We need it to struggle against that which is to come. So what is to come? What will happen before the end of days? Great darkness shall sweep the land. Old balances will crumble, and broken shall be the chains that for 1,000 ages have held ancient hatreds in check. What hatreds? What balances? Are you saying that there'll be a war? There will be a war such as never seen before. No alliance shall stand against it. No honor will survive it. Even the faith of the devout shall wither and die when faced with its horror. And who will fight this war? In time, all shall will be. I just tripped over my tongue. Pardon me. In time, all shall be swept within it. Allies will become enemies. Brothers will battle brothers. In time, trust and hope shall be banished from the world. But how will it all come to pass? What will be the cause of all this? The words of the prophet shall unmake history, so it is written. What words? And so the world shall be destroyed by the very means that created it. Alright, let me think for a sec. So, Laura created the world because he created time and needed to balance time with life. The world was structured to hold life in conjunction with time. That's what the book said. How does that work? Anyway, how? You must tell me. For 7 years, I've searched for that answer. So many hours I've spent in meditation, searching the landscape of dreams for the one who carries the fate of the world in his hands. All I know is that he shares my sight. Well, you found what you were looking for. Did I? How? By committing a horrible atrocity, by murdering the innocent. What? Yes, you have destroyed Norrenshire. You slaughtered the innocent so that the prophet would see it and come to you, so that he would fall into your trap. I'm so angry I lost my accent. Norrenshire. So that's the name. You remember now, don't you? So that is what I've seen in my nightmares. It was not my dream that I witnessed, but the dream of the Unmaker. Of course. It was he who watched the death of the innocents, not I. It was he who saw this vision, 200 years from now. This vision that would bring him here. But it was you who committed the crime. It was you who murdered the innocents, so that the Unmaker would fall into my trap. Yes, it all makes sense now. Norrenshire. Oh fuck, I gave him the name of the city to attack, didn't I? Fuck. That makes sense. Thank you, stranger. You've helped me to understand. Wait, what did I help you understand? Oh, actually, I think I know. Great. So in this vision, I connected to the Uther Palindrus of the past, and basically told him that I dreamed of Norrenshire, that thus told him to kill everybody in Norrenshire. He's a fucking asshole, this guy. He could just talk to me now and explain now, and he's just gonna go murder a bunch of people instead. This is how I shall find him. I shall create for him a future to see. A future which will bring him forth out of the shadows and into my grasp. I'm here right now, you fuckhead. Wait, are we sharing this dream? Are we communicating across centuries? There's only one dream. Oh god. Oh fuck. That fucking asshole! I gave him the idea. Great, but he's a fucking asshole, because I'm right there. I could have told him it wouldn't work. Ah, that fuckhead. That fucker. Ah, Jesus Christ. Rashka, you're a terrible person. And I'm gonna get revenge on you one day. Alright, anyway. Kurthan, let's talk to him.
Greetings.
Greetings and welcome, Bullfrog Jones. That certainly was an interesting dream. It was a nightmare.
Mother of all.
Can't believe what you did. You told him. It was just a dream. After you've seen, you still believe your dreams are just that, dreams? You told him of Norrenshire. I'm in denial right now. So what if I did? He was a figment of my imagination. Are you so sure? Are you sure that it wasn't his mind reaching out across centuries? Master Kurthan, what do you know about this? What are you referring to? Is it possible? And I need my accent again. I know, but you knew it was coming. Is it possible for two people to share the same dream?
Yes.
Just as we meet in the waking world, so we meet in the world of dreams. And can two people who live centuries apart meet in this manner? Time is no meeting within the world of dreams. That is the nature of that prophetic sight. So it's true. I really have done it. I've brought destruction on. Well, he still ordered it. He didn't have to order it.
Yes, that is so.
But it was Uther Thank you. But it was Uther Palindrus who committed the murders. It was his will that slaughtered the halflings. But if it weren't for you, then he wouldn't have ordered that deed. Oh, fuck you, Larian. It's too late now. Too late for regrets. I'm gonna slap him. What is this, Norrenshire? I don't want to say any more about this. If you want me to help you, then you must cooperate and answer my questions. Fine. Norrenshire was a halfling township, destroyed by Uther Palindrus. Why? so that I'd see it, so that I'd fall into the Prophet King's trap. But you escaped, it seemed. Yes, and it seems my destiny still lies before me. Indeed. So what now? What have I learned from this nightmare? And Larian can go fuck himself. Many things, Bullfrog Jones. Many things. For example, it seems that when you dream, you can peer into the minds of others. Of those near you, it is. It is what? It's wondrous. But also disturbing. I would ask that you do not use this power to explore my mind. But yet you feel no hesitation looking on my dream. You have a point, I suppose. Nevertheless, I would prefer it if you do not delve into my subconscious. Alright, I'll be respectful. I might be lying. I thank you. Let me ask you something, though. Do I need to peer in a state of lucid dreaming? Or do I need to be in a state of lucid dreaming to peer into someone's mind?
Yes.
I believe so. Otherwise you have no real control over what makes itself known to you. And how close do I need to be to someone when I'm dreaming? I don't know. Maybe a few feet. But I don't believe that all minds will be open to your sight. How will I know whose minds I can peer into? My guess is you will know simply by speaking with them. The voice is a window to the soul, Bullfrog Jones. Through it, you should be able to sense whether someone else's fate is near enough to the surface of perception for your sight to witness it. I see. You've taken your first step into a larger world, Bullfrog Jones. Beyond this facade, the fools call reality, there lies a landscape more wondrous than mortals can imagine. Most of us can only glimpse... keeps tripping over my tongue. Most of us can only glimpse the smallest sliver of that landscape, while you can explore it at will. A lot of good that did for me. Well, with great power there are risks. But if you have wisdom, I'm sure that you could use your gift to great good. I doubt that. My future, it seems, holds a dark destiny. Then you must explore your future before it arrives. You must use your talent to see your destiny. How can I explore my future? I must confess, I do not know. I have so far only managed to use the somnoscope to explore the past. Well, there must be a way.
Yes.
There must. The Weavers are capable of it, as was the Prophet King and other prophets before him. I shall have to think on this. Is there any way I can help? Well, you have already helped. I have seen the clarity of your dreamscape, the way it touches reality both past and present. It has given me much to ponder. I must return to my library. I'm sure a clue lies within. What should I do? You can try practicing your talent. Here, take this. Dream serum. Yes, I believe that if you drink some, then rest yourself while in the presence of others, you may be able to peer into their minds, their past and future. Perhaps there's something from them, or perhaps there's something you can learn from them. Okay, I'll try it. I'm not sure I agree, my friend. We do not know what other effects this concoction may carry. Perhaps you're right, Hasir. But what we may learn is worth the risk. Very well then. I'll leave you to your studies, Master Carathan. I'll return shortly to see what you've learned.
Very well.
Okay. Well, on account of having accidentally inspired a massacre, look at all these things. My journal is overflowing. Hasir. Okay, nothing new there. Loyalty. I talked to I talked to that guy. He cut off my head. It was very funny. Alright, the mystery of Heras. The old elf Moriel Meldir told me that the Herazars came to Harathanum to seek something hidden deep within the Thargonar. Some object of great power and significance, something which resists all things, even time. Yet he could not tell me what it was. Apparently the Herazars hid their secrets so well that not even the greatest scholars have uncovered them. Moria Meldir believes that the Herazars made sure their secret would only come to life many years from now. Hundreds, maybe thousands of years in the future. I'm not sure I'm willing to wait. Yet I am intrigued. So, that's one cliffhanger. Sage Kurathan has told me that the Dream Weavers do not speak like normal men or women. Their thoughts do not follow a path from past to future, or from beginning to end. The words are jumble, incomprehensible to most. However, within the chantry there lives a speaker, a man trained to interpret the words of the weavers. Kurathan says that the speaker has taken a vow of total honesty and cannot tell a lie. This man must possess incredible knowledge. I only hope that he still lives within the sealed walls of the chantry. Alright. This is my next time thing. The vision of Uther Palindrus told me that for centuries, prophets have seen the coming of an end of days, an edge to time itself, beyond which there is no more future to be seen. And just before the end, there will be a century of sorrow, during which a great war will sweep across the lands. In that war, allies will battle allies, and brother will fight against brother. He said that the faith of the devout will wither, and trust and hope shall be banished from the world. He didn't say much more, except that all of this will be caused by a breaking of balances, caused by words spoken by a prophet, and I am the prophet to whom he referred. And what words will I speak, which will release such suffering unto the world? You know, what if I cut out my tongue? I can't talk if I don't have a tongue. I'm just saying. By the gods, is there no end to the despair that my gift brings me? Does fate have no mercy? Today I dreamt of Uther Palindrus standing atop his lonely tower, searching for the Unmaker, and I told him the way. In my foolishness I have told him of Norrenshire, of the death of the halflings, of the dream that I had which brought me into the Urlord's trap. I didn't understand. This was not simply my dream, but a dream shared by two prophets who lived more than 200 years apart. The vision I spoke with was not merely something from my imagination. It was him. It was his mind reaching out towards the future, searching for me, and now he's found me. So in the end, I too am responsible for the destruction of Norrenshire. Forgive me, Meriadoc. I fear I've lost Larian's trust. He is furious with me for having spoken of Norrenshire while dreaming of Uther Palindrus. He blames me for having revealed to the Urlord the means by which he tried to capture me, and thus bring ruin upon the halflings. It's not my fault. I didn't know. I hope that Larian will come to understand that in time. Can't imagine how I can find the strength to go on in this tragic quest without his support. And finally, the Caliph of Hyrthanum. I believe that this power of mine, the power to peer into the minds of others, is exactly what I need in order to convince Amothet to allow me into his trust. I should obtain more serum from Kurathan and seek audience with the Caliph. Finally, lucidity. I've explored the dreams of the past, and in them found only pain. Perhaps in dreams of the future, I'll find some answers to the destiny that awaits me. However, Master Kurathan does not know how to use his device to look into the future. He's only used it to explore the past. And yet there must be a way. I've seen the future in my dreams before, I just don't know how to make that happen voluntarily. Master Kurathan has promised to study this while I return to other matters. But before retiring to his library, Kurathan gave me some of the serum that can enhance my lucid dreaming. I should consider using it to attempt to peer into the minds of those around me. Kurathan said that if I concentrate while in someone's presence, then I will be aware if their fate is ready to open to me. Then if I drink the serum and rest nearby, I'll be able to draw secrets from their past or future. It's a dangerous power that I dabble with. Alright, so that feels like if I, at the end of the episode, preview for next time. Will I go to the Caliph and try to use this serum to invade his mind and convince him that I am a prophet, even though I am a prophet? Will Larian ever forgive me? Dick. Will Hasir betray me? Will I get my head cut off by the Amulet of Loyalty? And what the hell is going on with the Herzar? All these answers and more? Maybe next time, maybe not. But I think I'm gonna go save now. And find somewhere to write. Thank you for hanging around. I had lots of fun. Uh, Sorry you got a drier part. I enjoyed playing it a lot, but I can't imagine it was terribly interesting to watch. But perhaps it was. I don't know. Um, I definitely, though, recommend seeing all the cool things that people have made for this game. Hi, Spiffy McWiffleby. Greetings. You caught me just as I was figuring out who to raid out to. Um, yep. Here we go. As you can see, these are some of the many, many, many modules that you can get and play. Fan-created things that are amazing. Oh, yeah, bad timing. I'm sorry. But it was good to see you. Alright. I'm really hungry, actually. I have sushi in my fridge, so. Alright. Let's see, let's see. I'm glad to see you, though. Hmm. Alright. I don't think Plunge is still on. He's probably rated out by now. So there's an option. Let's see. You know who I haven't raided in ages? I want to raid Red Mage Dove. Is Red Mage Dove still doing Final Fantasy Tactics? I think they are. I don't think I've raided them in a while. Oh, you had a burrito? Oh, that sounds great. I think my sushi will be good. It's leftover from dinner, but it's always good. All right, it looks like Red Mage is still on. Apparently, apparently she said eighth death so far. Um, that's not bad when you're solo playing Final Fantasy Tactics, I think. Okay, well let's go annoy Dove. Oh, let's not capitalize. I forgot how to fucking punctuate. Alright, yes, we are going to raid Red Mage Dove. I think you will like them a lot if you've never met them. But they're great. And they play lots of cool challenge runs of things like Final Fantasy Tactics and Chrono Cross. And I think you're going to really, really like them if you don't already know them. And if you do, well, then you already know them. So that's more reason to come along. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to wish you good night. It was really great seeing all of you. And see you soon.